constantly kill each other in our cars. Like, it works out like better than I could ever expect a system where everyone's driving like thousands of pounds of like metal.
Yeah, it's so it fucking boggles my mind too.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm just like, what? Like, I fully understand when people are like, "Oh, I don't like driving. Like, I don't want to drive anywhere." Like,
Yeah.
I understand why like they don't want to do it, but at the same time, it's like kind of need to drive in some places.
You do.
Especially like here we're in Visalia, it's like, no, you need a car. Like, public transit sucks here.
I had a friend from Minnesota, and she was like, the public transportation stops at 12 p.m. Like, it will go from like 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then after that, you just can't get anywhere via public transportation. I was just like, oh, that's not lawful.
Yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, like, it always boggles my mind how well just driving works in general.
It should not work as well as it does.
It's also one of those things where it's like, I don't like, people are like, oh, I have trust issues. Don't you drive?
Exactly.
How bad are those trust issues if you drive?
Pretty trustworthy.
Oh, I don't trust anyone. It's like trusting like a bunch of strangers all the fucking time when you're driving.
True.
Yeah. A bike, that trust just get doubles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
man.
worse. It's like, oh man.
Oh my God. Driving at night can be terrifying.
Yeah.
Like in the night when it's raining, ooh, that's just so much glare everywhere. It's just kind of the worst.
And if they don't, yeah, there's some streets here in Visalia now where it's like they haven't like repainted the lines in such a long time that's like you just can't see them if it's raining.
Oh, there's like,
and you're just like, this is like a 3-lane road.
Oh man, I've been on like 3 or 4 lane highways like that where you're like, everyone's just decided these are the lanes, right? And it's like, but like, do we really know if someone just shifted over half of a lane, would all the lanes just shift over half a lane? We can't tell. No one's trying it.
Yeah, you're like, we're going like 65 at the least.
Yep, and no one can see a lane marker.
I'd like to think that I'm a decent driver, but I'm a decent driver when there are lines, there are signs, there are lights, and like I can't imagine driving in like Vietnam or China where like it's just like a 8-lane highway with no lines, with no like lights or anything. It's just like everyone trusting each other. I would freaking die.
Yeah, just fucking pavement. It's like, how does this work?
Oh man, when you see the like,
yeah, it does. You're like, Jesus,
the time lapse images of the like intersections in like other countries where they have like it's a 4-way intersection with like 4 lanes of traffic going each direction on each of the 4 roads, and then there's no lights and everyone just manages to make it through.
Really?
Yeah, they'll do like time lapse over the course of a whole day, and it's like nuts. It seems like there's a ton of like close calls, but like no accidents. But also other countries like that also do have a lot more accidents than we do. So
it's true.
Also, apparently all those countries, the people love mopeds.
Yeah, you can fit your entire family on a moped, apparently.
I've seen it.
Oh man, no.
It's just impressive.
At some point, it's like, how'd you balance that?
It's like, well
done. Talking about like car culture, Hawaii has a moped culture.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
They'll buy a moped for like $500 and then dump like $1,000 into it, pimping it out.
Oh my goodness.
Also with like moccasins there as well. Yeah.
It's insane.
That's kind of cool.
Like fucking specialized seats, custom paint jobs and shit on it. They'll like replace the engine in it. Like, what do you even replace a moped engine with? Like a dirt bike engine or something? Like a
Ferrari engine.
Oh man, there's so many fucking like moped stores and used ones. It was stupid. People are on like the highway with them. Just like,
yep.
Yeah, it's just like, what the hell? So it was super cool because it was Like it was still one of those states where like you could be like in the bed of a truck. So like you get on the highway and you just see like an entire construction crew sitting in the bed of a truck, like 20 people, in like a 6-foot bed. Just like they're just like doo doo doo. Like, god damn, man, fucking baller.
I feel like that's pretty safe.
Yeah, but it's also a fucking tourist place, so you have like a bunch of tourists driving around, a bunch of
drunk tourists.
yeah, from all across the country with different driving laws, so they're all driving a bit differently with different styles.
That's
you have
true.
tourists from other countries.
That's oof.
Yeah.
Those English people.
So you're just like, oh no. Then you have like the super wealthy people and they're like supercars driving around too, and you're like, this is weird. How does this work? Nothing was. All right, so I got that.
It is amazing. We are very trusting. For like, or actually, I think we're selectively ignorant.
Yeah, that's probably the better way to put it. 'Cause it's just like, you go look at like other stuff where it's like, okay, like Black Friday videos where like people will not queue up whatsoever.
Yeah.
But then they drive. Hey, Dan. But then like they drive and everything functions.
Yep.
Howdy.
So how's traffic?
Yeah.
Whatever. It took me
We're streaming,
50 minutes to drive 35 minutes.
Jesus.
Or 50 minutes to drive 35 miles, which I feel like is pretty good for a...
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
35 miles? Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's like the one thing about Houston. It's like, I think it's the third biggest city in America, and like the traffic is not that bad, considering how big it is.
Dan's our advertisement for all our Texan viewers.
I know.
Yeah, we're talking about how driving should not function as well as it does.
Oh, yeah, I would agree. I tend to agree.
It's kind of magic. We put
Like,
some
there
like
aren't
rules
daily
into place.
accidents.
Yeah, we put rules into place, and then for the most part, people, like I'd say 99% of the time, people do very well.
Yeah, today there was 2 accidents
Oh really?
on the road. Yeah. There's like... But I would say one thing is like people in Texas are way less likely to rubberneck or whatever the expression is.
Oh, or they're like,
Yeah.
Like,
what's going on
Neck when
over
you're
there?
driving 90.
I know.
Yeah, well, it's like Sacramento, where like if there's just someone on the side of the road, it doesn't even matter if it's still in the road. Like everyone just comes to a break. Whereas in Houston, they're just like flip them off while we're going. Like one of the lanes was closed today, just closed because there was an accident, and it hardly slowed down.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's the one nice thing about Houston is that the drivers are insane. I fucking hate everything that they do, but at least they can usually are going the speed limit consistently.
And they know how to merge into another lane without fucking
Yeah.
going up.
Yeah, like Houston's one of those places where like regardless of how many cars are on the road, I would say people are usually going this speed limit. It's not like, I don't know, Sacramento's the fucking worst for traffic because there's like not that many people. It's just always slow for whatever reason. The
It's because
freaking causeway, man.
Yeah,
You need
like
to take it down.
we like building like bottlenecks to a
Yeah.
road.
Yeah, because at the causeway, it goes from 8 lanes to 3.
Oh, yeah. Jesus.
Right? Because before, right, so you've got the two 80s joining each other, or like 50 and 80, right? And one of them, 80, has 3 lanes, and then the other one has 5. Yeah, and then right at that one spot, it all goes down to 3, right at the causeway.
It's like that spot in LA where it goes down to like 2 lanes.
Sounds like insane to do in LA.
Yeah.
What's the fucking big highway that goes through LA?
Oh. What is the one? I used to know the name.
Yeah, I'm the worst with.
I want to say 640. The 640.
405.
405.
Yeah, where it goes down to 2 lanes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And you're just like, why?
Yeah. The most miserable I've been on is what's the one that goes San Jose. If you want to go from San Jose to Davis, what is that one?
The Ultimate.
Wait, the
Oh,
Ultimate?
San Jose
It's like the 680, right?
It's 680 to eventually like 540 or something.
Okay. That one is the worst. It's the worst traffic I've ever been in.
It's better now.
On a Friday afternoon. I used to leave, like, for my internship, I used to work an hour extra each day. So that way when I drove back from Davis from San Jose, I wasn't stuck in traffic.
It's better now. They expanded it to 5 lanes. It's pretty smooth now. They did something right.
Not the 405. The 5. When it goes down to 2 lanes in Los Angeles.
Wait,
when
the
you're
5 goes down to 2 lanes?
When you're like going
The 5
into
is like-
Anaheim. There's like the giant section where it like starts to split off into a bunch of different highways.
Oh yeah. No, hey,
sections down.
That area floods.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it dips down underneath all the other ones. Like I remember because it's like every time you're like going from like Visalia and you're like going, I'm going to Disneyland. You gotta go through it.
Yep. I
don't remember it that bad though.
I was in a major detour because it flooded like the entire thing. So like it basically the entire place, which was like it was like 5 lanes. It was like stopped because no one could move, and it was so dumb.
Old men talking about frickin' traffic.
Old man, I'm only 24. Stop it.
Are you?
Ignore the hair.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Are you the youngest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam, you're 25, right?
Yeah.
Burgers?
25.
Yeah, he's
Dang.
younger than
What
Sam
What a
now.
youngin'.
Sam's June, Zach is November of 95.
Oh, nice. You just made it as a millennial as well?
I did.
I'm pretty
No,
sure.
I'm on the line.
Yeah, because some people count 96 and some people don't.
Yeah, that's why.
It depends on where your source is.
I read one that they went up to like 92, so they would consider me a Zoomer,
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
which
Well-
I think like the 93 to like, or probably like 91 to 97 is like a pretty big transition of like,
Yeah.
like I feel like because I went like when I was in high school, everyone had access to internet and stuff, but it like I'm not, but like it's not like some millennials, right? Like didn't like it was hard to get internet in high school, whereas by the time I had it, it was free access. But I'm not like a Zoomer who like grew up playing on an iPad.
Yeah, I would say if you remember having like your internet tied to your phone.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
Like I
Yeah.
remember that. If you remember the fucking noise or AOL discs.
Yeah.
Dial up.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What awful noises our computers would make.
We had dial up till 8th grade for me.
Oh my goodness. I only remember like at our house we had dial up. We never had dial up. Right? We didn't get internet until it wasn't dial up. Or I can't remember it being dial up, but I remember being at other people's houses and them having dial up. And so I was like, "Oh my goodness."
Yeah, I'd have to go to other friends' houses to play like competitive RTSs online.
What's another thing? Having a actual home phone. If you remember that, I feel like that's a good sign too.
Well, that's what I was wondering of like, Yeah, like do kids nowadays have home phones?
I bet not. It's got to be a pretty rare thing.
No.
Why would
Like,
you?
where do you think the cutoff is? Because like, you think a kid born in 2002 had a phone?
Mm,
Phone?
Yes.
Because I would say
I'd say
Well,
home
do you
phones
remember?
existed until like that they remember though, because if they were born in 2002, then they'd be 2007, which you are kind of phasing it out.
mm-hmm.
I mean, my parents have home phones, but they're what is it? Xers? I think that's what's after Boomer.
X.
Yeah, Gen X.
generation.
Okay. Yeah, which I imagine like they, but I'm trying to think like, what about an how old's the eldest millennial? Are they 40 yet?
I think so.
they're
They're getting
yeah, they're
close.
hitting 40.
Okay.
No, because when does millennial start? Is it like 85 or 80 or 85? Oh, it's like 79. Is it 79, 80?
They're getting. I would say they're getting close. God.
Because that's okay. It starts from
Something
the first one that picks up from Wikipedia is 1980 to 1996, which I would say like a kid born in 1980 had a way different life than me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a way different life than someone born in like even 2000,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, I think
So I feel like
because
there's
of,
this
like how quickly technology progressed, we probably need to separate it into smaller groups.
Yeah.
yeah. Like I think the 80s should be their own, like part of the 90s should be their own, and then I think 90 on is fine because there's like a transition. I would say like if you had to use internet in school but not throughout the entirety of it, you're like that's what I would think of a millennial.
But it's
And
hard
then,
to
like-
separate based on technology because there are technology gaps. So like there are still people now who like don't have access to
Yeah.
the internet. So like, are they part of the previous generation, or are they just like part of this generation? But they kind of don't like relate to the iPad having like a young age.
I think everyone has access to internet now.
No,
There are like
2020
whole
has
cities that have bad internet access.
2020 has illuminated that I think 50% of people have unacceptable internet.
It's nuts, and it's like almost strictly like poor and black neighborhoods.
And Native American.
Yeah, and it's like if you live in a white neighborhood, you have good internet. If you don't, who knows?
Yeah.
Because like we had really bad internet up until like 2010
Oh yeah.
in our area. Like we didn't get cabled internet until I was a senior in high school because we used like Clearwire.
Oh, no.
So we had to use the wireless internet. But I figured, and we live out like on the border edge of town. I don't know if Sam doesn't know my town enough, but like Jake, do you know where I live? I live like right next to Golden West, which is like
Yeah.
that's like
I
just
see your house.
I mean.
yeah, but you don't know how it is like where its position is relative to the
You
city.
don't know the
Like,
struggle, Sam.
Like,
if that makes sense.
You are near
I mean,
the
my-
edge, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, when did-
Visalia has had like really bad internet though for a long time.
Yeah,
like
like-
AT&T didn't cover like a lot of this area. It was weird because we had clear.
Because your
too.
guys' internet sucks, right?
Oh yeah, that house is like 500 kilobytes.
Yeah, because you live out in the country, and you're like actually out in the country. I'm like the last part of the city before you get to the country. But like when you guys lived in
Yeah, you're a 5-minute walk.
fucking wait, Acres. Your house at Acres was right when it was about to be on the outskirts of town too.
Yeah, but that was in like the wealthier side of town.
That is true.
That was in like the very wealthy. Like there was fucking like multi-million-dollar houses all over the place in
Yeah.
that area.
Yeah, that's like you were on the north side of Acres when you get all the lakes. What about do you remember your house? God, what was the one? The one near Mount Whitney.
Yeah, Vermargo.
Well, did you guys have good internet there?
I mean, I was really young, so like
Yeah.
I
Oh
don't
yeah, because you're
remember.
4. I keep on thinking you're 4 years younger than me.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you may not.
Like, man, like I don't even know if we played a lot of did anything like online at that point either. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like that was like PS3 age.
Yeah,
When the
because we
PS3
played.
was coming out, sort of deal, and like I remember fucking like Call of Duty 3.
It still boggles
Yeah.
my mind when you guys talk about the good old days of gaming, and then you guys talk about like the PS3, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just like, oh yeah.
Yeah, because I was a freshman in high school playing Rainbow Six Las Vegas at your house online.
Yeah, literally, I just have a friend right now playing Vegas 2 on Steam.
Yeah.
It's still one of the greatest games ever for like a shooter. Las Vegas 2 is fucking badass.
That game was dope.
Oh,
I think like the
their
first
servers
console
are
I
down.
played a lot of was what was it? Probably PlayStation 2.
yeah,
Mm.
because when we got the PS3,
oh,
I put the
and
PS2 in my
GameCube.
room. I was like, fuck this, I'm
I
playing
played a
Ratchet
good
and
amount
Clank.
on the GameCube
Yep.
as well.
Yeah,
GameCube.
yeah. The GameCube was our first system, but like, I remember playing Nintendo 64 a lot. Like we got my GameCube when I was like 11 or 12, maybe.
Yeah.
Dude, we
I played GoldenEye.
in 64. I remember
That was
trying to
always super
play-
fun. Mainly just the multiplayer. This freaking 3-prong.
Yep.
That was the
Dude,
stupidest
the
controller
64
ever.
is the worst controller of all time. That
Dude.
thing sucks. It's awkward. Its button quality
Yeah,
There
was
was
ass.
a Tom Clancy on N64.
Yeah, but okay.
It was a
like the only
third-person
shooter you
cover
think of.
shooter with a single analog stick.
Yeah.
That game was impossible to play.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, the graphics on those are so bad too. Like I remember playing Mario Kart on the 64 growing up, and I was like, "Oh man, this is like really cool." And then in college, someone brought their 64, and we would play it in our break room. But because I didn't grow up on it, I don't have the courses memorized. And then we would watch it on the screen. I'm like, "This quality sucks ass." Like I can't tell when the turns are.
You're like, how do
But
you
there are-
guys see?
I know. Which like if I had it memorized as a
Yeah.
kid, I get it.
They're
Like,
just like, it's just ingrained into them. It's instinctual.
Yeah. Because even the GameCube looks bad now, I think.
Yeah.
Like
It's-
we were playing Star Fox, me and Zach, and it was like not good looking. And I thought at the time that game was one of the better looking ones on the system.
Yeah.
Gotta
That
use
game
those
used to be amazing.
emulators that upscale.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now with ray tracing. Oh man, upscaling with ray tracing.
Yeah. The Wii's graphics
Star
always sucked though.
Yeah, the Wii was lame. The
I
Wii
remember
was
when
the
the-
worst like upgrade of a system ever.
Yeah. I remember getting it and being like, why are the graphics worse than the GameCubes?
And it
God.
sold out like a motherfucker all the time. Like I
Yeah.
remember
I know.
like we got ours like 2 years after the Wii came out, and it was still like GameStop would be like, yeah, we'd get like an order in, and then a few days later they'd all be sold out.
Yeah.
They're doing it again with the Switch. You say what you want. They're doing
The
amazing.
Switch is a great system. I
Yeah,
think
that's
is
true,
the
though.
best game. I think it may be the best Nintendo system I've ever had. That thing's freaking good.
God, I always-
SNES, man.
What?
I always go back and forth. I'm like, should I drop like the $300 on a Switch, or should I
It's
just spend like or should I spend like the few hours to like just start emulating this shit on my PC?
I think
I've
emulation.
played so much Switch while taking a dump that you just like you gotta fucking do it.
Why would I have any other phone game?
I've touched
Exactly.
the Switch before. Mistakes were made.
Oh god. Oh man.
Hey, as long
Like-
as you close the lid before flushing, it's probably not that bad.
Oh, man. The Switch is dope too. You can play it on an airplane. Like even the DS at the time was real. The 3DS was great
Ooh.
too. I feel like that was a big
Yeah.
Oh man,
jump.
you guys ever play on a PSP?
Oh
The
yeah.
PSP was sick
Yeah.
too.
The PSP was the best handheld,
Oh,
hands down. It was
until
yeah.
the
That's
Switch
good.
came out.
The PSP was way better than the DS.
100%.
less
games
user
looked-
friendly.
Yeah, the games looked way better on the PSP. I remember playing Star Wars Battlefront on the PSP.
Yeah.
Oh
Damn.
man, fucking! I would just sit there and be like, I got so good, I would beat like Galactic Conquest in 15 minutes.
Galactic Conquest is so dope. That
Yeah.
is such a great game mode.
Where is Galactic? EA, where is Galactic
Hey, Gal-
Conquest?
I know.
I
If
would
they if
buy
they
a
s-
game like that, if it was
yeah, if they had Galactic
Conquest.
Conquest for a DLC for the current one, I would buy it. Snap
Yeah.
by it.
Fucking, I'd be like, yep, nope, sold. But no Galactic Conquest. Fuck.
Tell EA that we will plug them with our massive base if they do what we say.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can sell to our viewers. We have currently Diapered in chat.
Mm-hmm.
We can sell to him or them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Damn,
And-
I asked the
Ice
other
Wizards
guys.
is probably that looks like a bot. Maybe I don't know.
It,
Let us know in chat. I respond.
he responds. I don't.
Not like you guys. It takes you guys forever whenever I watch you guys a little bit. The other D&D night.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't have this. I don't have like chat up or anything.
Yeah.
It would just be fucking distracting for me. Like, I got shit I gotta do.
I get you.
And like the Discord, yeah, the other people, I'm like, someone needs to be fucking watching. Discord messages don't go through because streamer mode.
Oh, because yeah, I don't know if you
Yeah.
saw, I messaged you.
Yeah.
I mean, you eventually fixed it, but I was not paying attention when you did.
Yeah, I double checked before I started today. Pretty much graphics drivers reset like my audio.
Okay.
Yeah. Fucking update.
Yeah, last stream he went like hours and I could hear everybody voices but the DM. But Jake's.
Yeah. I'm glad I don't upload that one that campaign to YouTube.
Wow.
It will be forgotten.
Yeah. Dude, also that was the longest fight ever on Saturday. I don't remember. You guys were like at a castle fighting some
Mhm.
dead undone dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I like was watching it. I like watched it a little bit before I went shopping, and I went shopping for an hour, cooked dinner, and it was like 2 hours later, and the fight was still going on, and this dragon was at like a third of its health. And I was like, what the fudge? This fight had to have been 3 hours long, I feel like.
Oh, 3 hours? Like within that campaign, we've had a 5 hour long combat.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
And the worst part is it's not even like it's like this 20 turn fight. It's like 8 turns,
Yeah.
if that.
Okay.
That's what happens when you have like 8 players in a game. You're like,
Oh.
man, this combat's been going on for like 2 hours, and then you look at the rounds and you're like, oh, it's been like 3 rounds.
Yeah.
It's so.
I know. That was I foresaw that because I remember like I think Sam was asking like, oh, should we invite other players to this campaign? I was like, I really don't want to go above like 4 or 5. Like that just felt like it's gonna take forever.
Right when you hit 5, like depending on the players,
Yeah.
and like the classes, like if they're pretty good at their class and they're pretty snappy with stuff, like it could go pretty smoothly. But once you start hitting like that 6 person, most of 5e is balanced around like 3 to 5 players.
Okay.
So once you hit like that 6 player stuff, like you start out to throwing like way stronger enemies at them than what they're supposed to take on at their level. Like they're level freaking 9 and they're taking on like challenge rating 20 creatures. Like with the
Yeah.
3 like a 4 player campaign, like a challenge rating 20 is supposed to be for like level 15 characters.
Oh. I guess that's
That's
like,
weird how it's not like just for level 20 players. Like that's what I imagined you were saying. Like, oh yeah, challenge level 20 for a level 20 character.
Like
there's
There's a delta.
yeah, there's a range. Like magic items, how well they're balanced, how optimal the character is, how you run it. Because like you could be like, yeah, there's a bunch of ads spawning in all the time, and you gotta deal with them. But yeah, like challenge rating 20, like a lich, like usually that's around level 15, depending on the composition.
how many negative modifiers people have to charisma.
Yeah, like yeah, the
Samuel.
composition matters a lot. Depending on what you're fighting. Like, if you're fighting a freaking caster and all you guys are melee dudes, you're gonna have a rough time with that caster. A high level caster is just gonna be teleporting around, staying outside of freaking melee range and just being like, fireball, 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 6th level spell.
I think we were supposed to have that experience with Carl the Ghost, right? But then we kind of just like annihilated him with attacks of opportunity.
Yeah. All right. So the podcast section of this stream is done, where we talked about stuff non-related to kind of what we're doing. Would anyone like to give a recap?
Like I did last week, right? So I'm gonna disqualify myself.
I'm gonna go heat up dinner to disqualify myself.
Jesus fuck.
Now,
This is the quality we bring to our viewers. Ice Wizard, whatever your name was. I appreciate your viewership.
Yeah.
I
I
qual you.
Oh, usually I write. Man, my memory is like so bad if I don't write it down. Also, I can't log in, so I can't.
I guess I could. I'm trying to remember what happened last week. We were kind of short last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was almost 3 hours. It was like 2 hours and
Okay.
40 something minutes. Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, I feel
That
like
long, really?
we didn't.
I thought it was
do
only like
that
2
much.
hours with like the 45-minute podcast before.
Oh yeah, we had the 40-minute podcast.
Yeah. Oh, also, we don't have to end early today.
We don't? Okay.
Yeah. Unless
mean,
Quas still needs to.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. What is it? What did we do? So, oh, okay. So we started at the beach where we had just killed the slod, right?
Mhm.
That's where we started.
Yeah.
Then we carried it through the whole town to the what's his name? Hadrian. We took it to him. He sold him the body for like 300 gold and whatever money making opportunities he can make out of the body. We get a part of that. Then we took the head to the head of the guard. I'm trying to remember his name. I can't remember if it was Dulad or Gulad or Hulad or
A Dulad.
okay.
Dulad, you know.
Yeah. Dulad. That's right. I found it. And he was super sketched out by the fact that we brought him this giant head. And
Table.
so, what?
That covered his table.
Yeah, it was huge. It covered his table. That must have been a mess to clean up. So then he told us to keep it super quiet and not tell anybody about this. Then and to continue like investigating and try and find more of the guys, I think. Yeah. Then after that, did we go back to Hadrian? Yeah, we went back to the Sappy Cure to ask more about the creature and the crystals, right? Because you wanted to put the crystals in your knuckle dusters.
Yep. Yeah.
Which was our
Still think
So
it's
then-
a small idea.
Yeah. And then we melted the crystal and acid, and then it froze, but it was a special ice that doesn't unfreeze super easily. We also got Qua found out a lot more about the. He found out that the creatures like spawn from the not Qua, sorry,
I have a
Tibbers.
name.
Yes, exactly. I'm trying to make sure you're right. Found out that the creatures like the Slavs, Slavs, come from the crystals, like they spawn out of the crystals or whatever. Someone uses the crystals to create them or something. Nice chill there, Dan. That was pretty interesting. That was a wild one.
It was a good one. Glad that was gotten on camera.
Then after that, did we? Oh
Yeah,
shit! Did we go sleep? We went and slept. After that, I think we went and slept, right?
Yeah.
We went to the tunnel.
That was after we slept.
We have a jar of mayo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got the cool. What was the jar called?
Let me pull up my inventory.
Yeah.
It is the
There we go. An alchemy.
alchemist or alchemy jug.
Yeah. So we got.
You can get 2 gallons of mayo at a time.
Yeah. Leonardo pulled one of those out of our chest of holding. Then we slept, and then went to the cave, and we walked through the cave, and Leonardo was invisible, and we had our bracelets, so he was scouting for us. And there was some kind of chanting happening, and they sacrificed the Darren family people that they had captured in the bar fight from 2 weeks ago, or 3 or something. I don't know. They sacrificed them, and then they started walking back out the cave, and we were like, oh nope, there's too many. So we dipped out of we started running out the cave and then at the entrance of the cave we like tried to hide. At least I'm not sure how well we did, and I think that's where we're coming back, is us hiding as they're coming out of the cave.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So, you guys found a nice spot a little ways away from the secret tunnel into the city. And you sit there as you watch roughly around 30 to 40 people, robed and cloaked, leave this tunnel. They all seem to very quickly spread out into a variety of different directions. None of them really revealing their faces or cloaks in any manner. They seem to one another try and hide themselves for secrecy reasons. There's no idle chatter or conversation that you guys hear. There's no, so how's the kids doing? Good, how about yours? Sort of conversations going down. It's just quiet walking. You guys wait for a few moments as they seem to spread out, and it seems like the area is safe. No one seems to have caught your guys's. You guys seem to have hidden well enough not to have been spotted. What would you like to do? Or what are you guys doing now?
Wait, so have they left? Or they...
Yes, that was
okay, they have
them.
left.
Yeah, that was them leaving.
Did we
Go ahead.
see all of them leave?
Leo?
Yeah. Say, Leo, roll an intelligence check.
Alright.
Good.
Actually, I gotta.
What is your intelligence, Leo?
Probably higher than mine. Ooh, he's smart.
Plus 2, that's
21 total. All of them left besides the cloaked figure that was standing up on the balcony leading the ceremony.
Oh my goodness.
We want to hang out with this guy? Do we want to meet the cult leader? The David Koresh, as you would say? As you
Wait.
could say?
So Leo knows this. Does he have to tell us?
I relay it to you guys.
Sorry about it. Oh, is that metagaming?
What do you mean?
So like when I like hear information, right, that goes to one of the specific characters, and then I like talk to them and I'm like, so do I know this? And then all of a sudden he like hears me ask that question and then responds to that. Is that
Yes and no. Metagaming is inherent. Like, there's a large conversation we got about metagaming. It's not
Okay.
inherently a bad thing.
okay?
especially to that point, it's more of like, do you share this with the rest of us so we could properly react upon it? Like that's
or
what you're
he
doing.
could not, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and then you'd properly react upon it. It would be more of a negative metagaming if I gave information to a specific character, and then you guys just acted upon it. Especially if it's like very like. I'm trying to think. Like a character overhears a secret.
Okay.
Going on between two, which usually if that happens, like, and it truly matters, like, very heavily of whether or not the rest of the party knows, like, I'll probably have the rest of you guys mute and then tell that person specifically. Or deafen yourself. And then I would tell them.
I see. Cool.
It'd be
I think...
a whisper.
Yeah. I think we should head in.
Mhm.
What do you guys think?
We could do some adventure. I want to see that map loading that says Cultist Den or whatever.
Cultist Den attack map scene.
That's right. the map that says Slod Creator. What do you guys think? Should we head in? Head back in now? We saw that almost all of them leave.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just think of
Hey.
it as, like, when you load into a new level. And you're like, it's like, oh, this is a cool place. And it's just like, the home of the destroyer. And you're like, oh, I probably shouldn't be here yet.
Exactly.
You're just like, I'm scared now.
Yes.
Hey guys, this is the
Why was
first
this
time.
Jake trying to tell us that we're under leveled to fight this cult lout guy?
It doesn't matter. We can
Thumbs
do
up,
it.
let's do it.
I feel like we've been under-leveled for a lot of the enemies we fought.
We haven't even had a serious death yet. We haven't even. No one's rolled a death save yet. Can't be that bad.
That's true.
I
You're
mean,
right.
you shouldn't with me around. It
What?
means I'm purposefully not saving you.
Wait, guys. So are we? I'm going
Yep.
to come
We're
out of
going in.
hiding and start to walk in the cave.
Let me say that this is first and potentially
Let's still stealthily roll.
I'm not
fully
even
hide.
going to do it stealthy.
What?
Oh,
There's stuff wrong.
I'm not trying to hide. I'm walking straight in now.
Mordor, you stand up and you're like, all right, let's do this. Leo goes, hold up, we should probably go quietly. Takes a step, trips on a root, and just, so like, fucking face plants.
Mine sucks.
I wasn't
Then-
that one that still roll
then
high.
Tibbers-
Wait, what's your passive stealth, Sam? I bet you it may be higher than 3. I'm not sure.
Then like,
My
Tibbers,
passive stealth?
there's
Yeah.
technically
No.
not a passive
0.
stealth.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah,
There's
okay.
it's your senses. So there's like passive insight, passive investigation, and passive perception.
Oh,
So,
I
yeah.
mean, like, what's your plus modifier on stealth? It could be
Oh,
higher than 3. That's what
Stealth for me is 0. But I also
Okay.
have chainmail on, so I
So-
might have to roll with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. So Zach got
guys are
his
both 0.
first natural one of the day.
So
Nice.
Leo stands up, goes to get out of their hiding spot, trips, falls. Tibbers trips and falls over Leo, and then Baznoff trips and falls over Tibbers. And Mordaar's just standing there looking at the stockpile on the ground of
I
his
would like to,
compatriots.
as I see this dog pile, like step, like step on them. I'd like to step on them.
Just steps on you guys and keeps walking. Doesn't feel as much for Leo
Actually-
because he has the large shell.
That's what I'll do. I'll step on the shell, so it's not that big of a deal.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh my.
And then as I like get past them, I like think to myself, and then I go back and like, do you guys need help getting up? If you want, I could heal you from that, from the like ego hit you guys just took.
You aren't that good of a healer.
Also, I think I could give walking lessons. I've been doing it for a long time. And then turn around and go back in to the cave. Apparently, that's so upset Baznoff and Tibbers that they just left.
So, after this little bit of slapstick, as you guys leave this bush, you guys make your way over to the tunnel and start your... Are you guys going to try and stealth into the tunnel?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'll still try to stealth into the tunnel.
Okay.
Although,
Wait. I want to try. Oh.
There we go.
I stealthed into the
You
tunnel.
know, there... guys. No, there's more than 1 and a 19 on these dice. We've had this conversation before.
apparently not.
Like,
I'm gonna try it myself as
Oh.
well.
if you get a 19,
See what I can do.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Guys,
Oh,
there's more than 1s, 19s, and 20s. For the love of God.
Like,
We only roll 1s and 20s today.
oh.
What a useless nat 20.
Yeah.
What was the stealth for?
Stealthing into the cave.
Okay.
Learning from the mistakes of the past. Kind of. For 2 of you, at least.
So with a
Leo
nat
and
20 on stealth, what does that look like? Are you crouched?
I don't
Like
know.
in Skyrim, is that
Skyrim.
all it takes?
I'm army crawling.
You guys move quietly, not making a single noise as you two push into the darkness of this tunnel. Tibbers, your armor's not quite placed right, and you're kind of trying to adjust it as there's like some clinking and jingling, and it's echoing and bouncing off the cave, the tunnel walls, and it's just not really working out for you, man.
One day, I will be the stealthiest Furbolg cleric in all the lands.
Baznoff's just sort of walking next to you. She's like, dude.
I can get this.
Is the cave dark?
It is dark.
I'm gonna light a torch.
That will pretty much completely negate your stealth.
Have a sword. Hello.
Oh, that's right. I'll draw my sword.
Well, it still illuminates it.
It's permanent. My spell is permanent. It
Yeah,
literally-
it'll still
It'll still illuminate everything.
and negate your stealth.
Fine, I won't do it. I don't.
Like, they won't
Just walk.
hear you coming, but if they're looking towards where the light is, they'll definitely see you.
Give it away.
that army crawling Goliath with a giant flaming sword.
Yeah.
Not inconspicuous.
Fine. I won't light a torch or pull out my sword yet.
Okay. As you guys take the little bit of time to move forward and get near to where you started hearing the chanting echoing off the walls, you don't hear anyone talking. Those of you with the high passive perceptions, like Tibbers, yeah, it's quiet. As you guys continue to push forward, getting closer to the main room of this place. Looking in, you see the small flickers of torchlight and candlelight that is coming from there. I would say roll a perception check. I'm assuming Leo and Mordaar, you guys are moving ahead of Baznoff and Tibbers
Yes.
by a little bit here. as you
Yeah,
guys are
we did walk
stealthing.
in first.
Okay. So yeah, you guys could roll perception checks. 5 total, and
Good job.
You could either roll with advantage or Mordaar. Okay, I'm like Mordaar could roll on his own. With the 12 Mordaar, yeah, you don't hear anything.
You have a -1?
Yeah, you guys
Yup.
don't. You guys don't hear any footsteps, no mumbling, no conversations taking place. It's quiet and still. Besides the light crackling of the torches from the room.
Oh,
Alright.
I'm gonna ask Baznoff. Baznoff, is this where you found the mace? Is this the area that you found the mace?
Probably.
Is it?
Right? This is the same area?
So yeah, if you push in to the room, this is a bit before. So if you guys continue
Okay.
to push in, you walk into the room. There's the sarcophagi laid out in the middle, the balcony. Don't see anyone, and you do see the. There's not even any position of where Leo originally saw while he was invisible the sacrificial totems that were here. There's no
Can I,
blood on the ground. It is clean.
Can I check for traps or security?
Roll an investigation.
No, that's not what I want.
Ooh, nice.
With a 15? So, to remind how this functionally will mechanically works, this will go into a exploration round, which is a 10-minute period. So with the 15 and those 10 minutes, you very carefully move throughout the room, inspect the walls, the torch sconces, the 2 statues on either side, and the 9 sarcophagi. Coffins, whatever you may wish to call them. Don't find anything that would show as a trap or anything really hazardous. There's no hidden switches or pressure plates, buttons, no tripwires, no small holes to peek through and spy into this room.
Nice. Also, side note here, Dan, did you get a haircut?
I did.
Oh, it looks nice.
Oh, thanks. That's why I was late. I had to drive for my haircut.
Oh, nice. Worth it.
Can I listen for enemies?
Guys, there's other numbers here. Jesus fuck. No.
Okay.
You, from the small tunnel that is crawled through that Baznoff went through up on the balcony that overlooks this area, you hear the light thrumming of a tavern. Some music echoes, and it's very, very faint.
Oh, where did Benzoff say that the treasure was? There's no one around. Why are there no guards?
What can I see in the room right now?
Look around. There's the 2 statues on either side on this main floor. The 9 sarcophagus laid out. You look up in and you see the conical, swirling nature of the roof here. There's no religious iconography. The 2 statues seem relatively plain. With the investigation check, you would not have found any magical or arcane markings on them. That might suggest that they're enchanted. The sarcophagus are relatively just blank stone slabs. There's no names on them. No born dates. There's, frankly, not even a smell of decay in here. And knowing
You
that
said-
there's just a sacrifice, again, not a spot of blood.
Can I tell if anything is like enchanted here or something?
Roll an Arcana check.
God, I'm so
Hold on.
freaking this game. Get ready for this, baby. 19 or 1.
You know,
Look at that +6 modifier, though, baby.
it makes you pretty average.
Clutch. Looking about, nothing screams magic to you.
Hmm.
Where did you say that you got the mace from, Baznoff friend?
One of the sarcophaguses. That's on the ground somewhere.
Cool.
I'm gonna go and the closest one to me and try and lift off the lid.
I will help.
All right. Yeah, with the two of you, you're able to do it. You move the lid off. For the sake of this, let's say it's they're pretty much lines of like 3 columns, 3 rows sort of deal. Let's just say you guys move off the middle one, the one to the left of that one. So let's say like was the one with the weapons. You shift it off, and there's nothing inside. It's clean.
Let's open all of them.
Yep.
There's nothing here.
Yeah.
Baznoff lied to us.
As you start to shift and move them off, one of them is filled with a variety of very basic, mundane weapons. You find one of them is it's filled with some form of supplies. Do any of you guys have alchemy training?
Let's hope the wizard does.
Would this be in where is this?
It's
Features?
the check mark, right?
It'd
It's a
be-
check mark next to Arcana?
It'd be
Or outside.
on your attributes page.
Uh-huh.
There'd be tool proficiencies. The lines marked with a little hammer.
Lines marked with a hammer. Oh, I have nothing in my hammer one. What are the checks again? Oh, that just means you're proficient. in it.
Proficient,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's the difference? What does proficient mean?
You
Outside of
get
just,
to
like,
add
higher-
your proficiency bonus, which for you guys right now it's a +2. It
Hmm.
increases as you level up.
Oh, I see.
And also due to the way I run skill checks, that also means that certain people are able to make rolls and checks while others are not. Because you have the specific years of training to pick up on these smaller details of things. You know what to look for. I don't believe any of you do have alchemy training, but with Tibbers having herbalism, some of these, you looking through it, and if you dig into some of these sacks, pouches, and whatnot, there are some light poultices and salves to rub on wounds. With your knowledge of religious, there's definitely incense in here to burn for any number of religious ceremonies. And you do find actually, roll an investigation check on this as you're digging through it.
Baznoff for me.
Whoever wishes to dig through the sarcophagus.
Dan, you want to do it?
Why do I? Whatever.
Because you have a higher modifier.
Sure. For what? What are we talking about?
Investigation.
I have the high. I don't have the high. +4. Oh, I probably do. I'm a freaking genius.
You're a smart boy.
Oh yeah, baby.
Hey!
With the 21, as you guys are digging through the sarcophagus, looking at the variety of supplies in here, you would find a book, a small leather-bound journal. It is a very light leather to it. You know symbology on the outside, and it is latched over with a small chain from the back to the front to keep it closed.
What did you find, Banzal friend?
A book. Can I open the book?
Can you
What-
tell
what-
us anything more about it?
I don't know. You just heard him.
Fucking nerd.
Dude,
What
the
did he say?
text.
What?
Is it poisoned?
Wait. Can I read the book? Or whatever?
You
What's in the book?
undo the latch on it, open up the book. What languages do you speak?
Oh. At all. I speak Common, Dwarvish, Draconic, Elvish, and Goblin.
This would be in Draconic.
Fuck yeah. In the name of talking shit that I know that language. Or Jake just chose whatever the most cool sounding language I know is. No one knows.
Well, it wouldn't. So it wouldn't necessarily be Draconic, but it uses the Draconic script, so you'd be able to understand it.
Okay.
Very lightly. It's a little broken. It's like, yeah. Effectively, it seems to be some. It reads as very crazed. Everything. It seems to be someone's personal diary. Everything's very broken apart. They talk about weird, endless silvery landscapes, floating and shifting and moving about. The finding of other consciousnesses, and the absorption of these conscious minds as well into a single mind.
And does it talk about how they're gonna tie the minds together, or is it more of like we will tie the minds together? I don't know if that makes sense. Like, is it poetic, I guess, or more like
Instructional.
here's how we're gonna do it,
Descriptive.
boys?
It's not instructional. It's more of a the raving ideas of a madman reading of it.
Okay.
It is.
Would the author of this this book would their name be Q?
There's no name on it. I get the
Ah,
yoke, but there's no name on it.
Hmm.
It reads more of a. It starts, the date on it starts a few years back. Pretty much talking about a dream that the person had of moving through a silvery landscape of the infinite
Could this
and
be
trying to
re-
reach back there. Having this feeling of freedom and power being overpowering. As the time goes on, as they keep trying to reach back to this area, it gets more desperate and quickly ridden until they are able to figure out a very specific ceremony that reads heavily as a high-level arcane ritual to you, Baznoff. With a hastily drawn sigil into the book with pointers of certain candles and material supplies. Candles made out of a variety of materials. Certain fats of creatures tend to work better than the others, placed in certain areas. It pretty much details a small ritual to perform to help push someone's mind into this location. And then it continues to move forward of the eating of other conscious entities in that region.
What
And
the
as
hell?
that occurs, it starts to read as more of a different people are writing this. The writing style changes between different entries. Some of them do become more poetic and flowery, while others become more angry, frustrated, as even the indentations into the paper get deeper, as if they're putting a heavier hand on the quill. Then reaches to a similar, describing a similar scenario of what Leo saw, of a sacrifice taking place in the ability to absorb. Effectively, what might be thought of as the claiming of a soul through this ritual. A forcible claiming of a soul.
Is any of this similar to what we saw in the cave with the ghost dude?
Under the lake cave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
None of these sigils match up.
Oh.
No.
What about the ingredients? Right? When they talk about the ingredients?
Slightly.
So it's just like in the same realm of magic, but not necessarily the same.
So it's not astral projection.
Okay.
Well, it sounds like these people are also claiming souls.
Sounds like these people are crazy.
Yeah, that's not good.
I don't think we should take out the Darren family for these people.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're in the Phantom of the Thought area. I thought we were in the...
No. I feel like just a normal bad crime family is better than this.
It would seem that way.
What do you
I
guys
guess
think?
the power struggle is kind of good to have, because as long as they're both keeping each other in check, then we won't have crazy mobsters that just take over the town, and we also won't have crazy cultists who take over the town or eat the town, the town's souls,
or sacrifice. Yeah, sacrifice and eat them all. Ugh.
So does that mean that the persons that we heard, their soul's been stolen?
Yeah, I don't know. We could do the ritual and send one of us into the soul thing.
That is one way, mad scientist.
Look, we got a guy who's going to be a werewolf. Like, what's the worst that happens? Maybe that'll help the werewolf thing. Yeah, maybe. Sending his soul somewhere else.
Claiming his soul?
Well, no. Well, we just know, right? It talks about them going to a thought collective, right? Of the soul. Which we could put it there. Does it say anything about getting the soul back from the thought collective? Or the mind collective, whatever?
It seems whoever wrote these entries has no interest in returning the souls, just claiming them.
Okay.
Though I will say the parts of the silver, none of these sigils match up with that temple, but I will say with having Baznoff being a wizard and the light studies that they would do about the very little knowledge that the world does have of planar magic, the silvery landscape does sound similar to the astral plane.
Though
none of the sigils are the same.
Does this mean we need to learn how to like astral project or like?
Into the realm of the destroyer.
Well, we keep coming across these people who keep trying to like change dimensions.
This is true.
How do we find out more about changing dimensions?
Do you think that we could find out more about the book from the alchemist, or should we take it back to the ghost guy, the specter?
Ooh, that's an interesting idea.
We really can't communicate with the Spectre, can we, though?
No.
No,
Yeah, he was
but
effective.
he does seem to interact with his environment, so maybe if we put the book in front of him, he will interact with the book.
Hmm.
Because he was interacting with the books in front of him.
Are Ouija boards a
Sure.
thing in this
Ooh.
universe?
I have Augury. Wait, do I have Augury 6? I don't have Augury 6.
Not yet.
Sorry.
But if we go into the chest of holding, can we pull out
That's right.
sticks and a Ouija board?
Can I reach into the chest and look for Augury sticks or tarot cards?
You would not find either of those.
Dang it.
Oh, not even a roll.
Freaking scholars. They're the worst.
You get the sense that whoever owned this probably wasn't interested in any form of undeath or spirituality.
Interesting.
Do they have any? Can I reach in for magical weapons?
Gotta be a bit more descriptive than magical weapon.
Is it magical swords? Magical knuckle sandwiches?
Mm,
Taser knuckles?
you don't find any of that. When you're thinking of a knuckle sandwich, you do pull out a slightly moldy and disgusting ham sandwich.
How does he know it's a ham sandwich?
Hand. Or was
Oh.
it ham or hand?
It's a ham, but it could be a hand sandwich.
I'm the dummy.
Some
Well,
pig feet.
Are there any? Is there in this room? Are there any books? Like, no. Damn it.
So have we picked the room clean with the commonplace weapons and the Dear Diary?
Yeah, how many of those common weapons in there can I carry?
On you? A decent amount.
You have the box.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
let's just toss all of them in the chest of holding.
I was like, why? Alright, so can we loot the weapons and then throw them in the super chest?
Yeah.
Have I already been on the balcony before?
That's where
Because that's
you came in at.
okay. All right. Well, I think I'm good to go, boys.
Yeah, this turned out to be interesting, but not that fruitful. Also,
Yeah.
yeah, we're and then there's the other sarcophagus that had the other stuff. Should we just put all of it in the chest of holding as well?
It would be in our best interest to stop these crazy people having weapons.
That's true. Ooh, are any of these simple weapons like a really big hammer?
Um,
Or basic weapons or whatever, I don't know.
Sure, there'd be I'm trying to think which one. A battle hammer.
Okay. Can I
Ooh.
grab that? Well, I guess before I grab it, guys, would you be okay if I like smashed one of these statues with this battle hammer, or tried to?
Okay.
I would probably say no.
Why not?
I don't know.
I guess
Why?
we already are
It's
robbing
vandals.
them, so I guess, or not relieving them of their weapons is what I meant to say.
Yeah. We're trying to protect the town. So the like ceremonies, the sacrificing, were they doing them on the sarcophaguses?
No.
Okay. Were they just doing them on the ground, or did they have like? Oh, okay.
They were stood up in a the baseline was a fairly sort of wrapped together bundle of sticks with some form of sinew holding them together, with two arches, or pretty much an X going through the symbol, and then a circle going around it. There was a person on top, and then a person on bottom with their feet touching. Arms stretched apart.
So I can't destroy whatever they were doing this on. Never mind. I'll put the hammer back in the battle hammer back in the chest.
Do you think that they'll suspect us? Because we were the only ones that they took down.
Yeah, but we didn't see any of this stuff.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they accompanied you out.
Yeah, exactly. So they know that we did not see any of this.
Well, shall we?
Yep.
Yep.
Let's head out.
Let's.
Are we going to Gopo? Or whether we are talking to Macintosh the Wizard, apparently?
Well, okay. What if, because I feel like money would be nice, we go and stole those platinum bars?
Just steal the bars for ourselves.
Yeah, so then we can do stuff like buy Dan a set of magical changing and pay for some plate armor or whatever else people want.
We could also get another horse so we can stop sharing with Baznoff.
That's true. We could buy the horse and then wait till night and steal the platinum bars. Or just steal the platinum bars and a horse. Or is there something else you guys want to do?
What's our next adventure? I don't know.
Well,
What's the next thing? Do we know what we're supposed to be doing?
There is a witch hunt in Gopo. There's Macintosh the Wizard, who also potentially knows about the like magic creatures or the undead creatures, the Forsaken, the Fallen, the spikes, and
yeah. The spiky guy that killed me, who hugged me to death.
Spiky guy who just loved hugs.
Yeah. We could also. We're still looking for more slots, right?
We're looking for more slots. There is the village with the demon realm of time travel. There is the under the water mystery ritual that we never solved. There is
underwater ritual mystery.
Let's
remember the first adventure. we waited until the moonlight, and then the lake drained, and or was it? It was the right time for Leo to go underwater swimming, and then he opened the underground cavern that had traps that you avoided, and then we fought Carl the ghost. And any of this ringing a bell?
Yeah, I know this, but what did we miss?
There was the ritual that the Spectre was trying to solve of astral projection. He was really confused about something.
But we don't know anything more, so I don't think going back there would be a good idea. What if
we have this book?
Boat? I don't know that would help us. We need someone else who knows more, I think. What if we take a boat to Gopo and see if we can like bait out some more slots while we're on the boat?
I could go for more slots.
What are we trying to do in Gopo again?
There was a wizard there, right?
There is Wizard, Macintosh the Wizard, who might be, of Macintosh the Wizard, friend, in the area, who is the only wizard in the area that may have the power to be creating the spiky things, undead creatures. And then there's also the witch hut in Gopo, and there's also something
Wait,
else.
witch
in
hut?
Gopo.
The witch hut was northeast.
In the east.
Towards the
Oh,
swamp.
yeah.
Towards a swamp east of the
Well,
forest.
what if we go grab another horse and then we ride our horses along the bank of the river or the lake to Gopo, so that we can try and run into slods as we slayed slods, the giant frog guys. As we like go to Gopo to try and get more info from the wizard guy. I don't know. What else do you guys want to do?
Maybe find out a little more about the werewolf curse while we're on the way, but
Oh, that's true. We could go talk. Maybe they have somebody who knows more. Dan, what do you want to do?
Fine going to Gopo, I guess. I don't know.
Let's go get a fourth horse, though. I think we can do that now.
do you want to
Okay.
steal it, buy it, or what's the...
Well, maybe we could like make some bets on a horse race and try and win one. I don't know. Oh wait, no, the horse races. There's a track, but they don't do any horse races there, do they? I don't think so. Well, let's go get a fourth horse. Let's go get a fourth horse. Let's start with that. What do you guys think?
Yeah, and then
Sure.
we could see if our alchemist friend has figured anything else out, and then we can start heading to Gopo.
Oh, also, but we do know that the slots like formed from the crystals, and there was that cave with all the crystals. Maybe we could go search around that cave for more of the slots, or somebody trying to grab crystals or something.
It's worse to see some acid on the big crystal, see what happens there.
That's true. You could like pull out.
Strips it of its magic, right?
Kind of, yeah.
I mean, if we're getting dissolved the crystal the first time, and I mean, if we want to get rid of all these
That's true.
frog things,
That is surprisingly altruistic of you, Leo. I'm proud of you.
we gotta,
Nice. So you should.
when it pop out, we gotta kill it. So
There it is.
So,
do we go back to the cave?
well, I think we go grab a fourth horse, right?
Fourth horse, and then the cave of crystals.
Let's go to the fourth horse. What do you think, Baznoff?
You know, get a horse and do whatever.
Okay, let's go.
Bands
I'm
off
gonna
just
start
wants to
walking.
murder
I
some
start.
goblins.
Yep, don't we all?
We could go. I mean, we could ask and find out if there's been goblin sites around. Goblins around.
We'll run into something. We'll figure.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just go into the dangerous forest. There's got to be fun stuff there, right?
It's like we're running around in an action RPG trying to spawn things.
Let's go grab that. Let's go grab that horse. I start walking out the cave.
Okay. This is one of the things I was worried about this session. I was like, what in the world are they planning on doing?
Yep.
So, you guys
Ew,
leave
could've.
the tunnel, head back towards the city of Kythe, head towards the Darren stable house.
Is the city still ominously empty?
It seems to be picking up a bit, though it's still quiet. A lot of people just seem to be very how do I describe it? Just sort of, there's not a lot of chatter like there's been in the past few days. People are just sort of like going through their routine. Everyone seems to be a little bit on autopilot, because there seems to be a daze over a lot of people. But there's more people out. There's people out in the docks, in the variety of market stalls that line the streets here. Nothing It's definitely quieter and calmer.
Can I do the ritual of detect magic?
So you're gonna cast detect magic ritually?
Yep.
On what?
Okay.
On the town, because it seems like there's something going on. Everyone's just oddly quiet.
There's definitely... You definitely would feel a... I'd say, due to the fact that you're casting it through a cleric, you definitely pick up on something, a slight manipulation of the weave, and the way the clerics understand it, and the way that clerics interact with it. It doesn't feel like a arcane force in any way. Feels something a bit more religious is occurring.
Do I know if it is a bad a bad religious or a good religious? Do I have a feeling?
With the magic, not incredibly. There's definitely an enchantment here going on, but nothing. You don't get the sense of like an evil presence or a good presence. It's a similar feeling that you would achieve when there's a church ceremony going on and everyone's praying and to their deity. It's a very similar feeling to that, where you do feel the shifting of energy and the connection to that god.
Can I read the body language of the people around me to see if this is conscientious or if this is against their will?
Roll an insight.
I thought you'd never ask.
Are they getting wanted vision?
I thought that you... Oh, man.
With the 10, it's hard to tell.
But what about me?
Story of my life.
Because I have a +6 on religion, I can obviously know this crap.
Oh, a religion check? Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Did
Okay. That's not...
someone say something?
No,
Zach
just...
just impressed by my roll.
Okay. Okay.
That's you've rolled a lot of those tonight.
My 3.5 adapter's really shitty, and if I like fuck with the cable too hard, I can't hear anything. So I have to readjust it. I need a bad new one, not a shitty Best Buy one. With the 24 on religion, you don't know an incredible amount about the Il-Shallan religion. It's specific to Kalishtar. It's specific to their psychic nature. And you probably get a good sense that this is something going on with that Il-Shallan. You've definitely, through your wheeling and dealing and your talking and your networking that you've done over your time, it's definitely something familiar to some of their more intense religious ceremonies of like a mind meld sort of deal.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Kalishtar.
yeah. Not much is recorded about like the Il-Shallan religion because it's very specific to the capabilities of the race of Kalishtar. Not every Kalishtar believes in the Il-Shallan, but every person who's in the Il-Shallan religion is Kalishtar, sort of deal.
I see. Interesting.
Well, shall we head over to the horses?
Yep.
Sure.
Leo, roll a percentile for me.
D20.
We were walking around
Ran
and
into a
Leo
gang
died.
Roll 1d100.
Ooh. Are we gonna see a white dragon?
Oh.
Or yellow, whatever.
That
Dan has PTSD. Oh God! Don't go into its cave. Don't do it. Okay, with a 47. As you make your way through the city, a handful of the dogs and that do some of the strays are in this city, and
Cool.
some of the pets, they start to look. You see them uncomfortably looking at you.
Hmm.
And in fact, those silver-coated knuckle dusters are getting uncomfortable.
You'll love to see it.
Like almost as if it's like having a watch on that's too tight. It feels like that on your hands. Like, it just feels like they're tightening around your fingers.
Get them off as quickly as possible.
Oh, do you not want to become a werewolf now?
Well, if Silver's gonna hurt me, I want them off.
Oh.
And I go ahead and let people know. I was like, hey, I feel I'm gonna Hulk out here in a minute. Shit's getting fun, boys.
Yeah,
Like,
you don't feel anything pushing or growing. It's just this slight change that has occurred in the past little while here.
oh,
When's the next full moon?
It's a little fucky in all honesty, as there's always a full moon from the from the moon of Atropos.
okay.
Though in the past few years, there's been, there's been no recorded change. Well, though it's hard to tell, of it truly affecting lycanthropes in any real way.
do we need to get you stretchy clothes?
Yeah, whenever we get fans off some magic clothes, let's just go ahead and get me a pair as well.
That's right.
But
It's a lucky
right.
you're a turtle and you're usually a little on the naked side.
oh, God bless.
Yeah.
All right.
No one judges
You
a
should-
turtle for walking around naked. They just
You should
like, eh.
you should probably sleep outside tonight
Yeah.
and away from us.
He's still a person, right? Are you still a person?
Awesome.
As far as he can tell.
Is a person a human or is a person a sentient
Well,
being?
I'm not human.
I mean,
Are
That's
any
what
of
I'm
us
saying.
human?
What's the difference of a? What is a person? Is a person a human or is it a humanoid?
it would be. God damn.
Getting
With the-
pedantic on stream, baby.
this isn't even
Such a
pedantic.
question.
This is deep ethical questions happening here. Effectively, it would be a. Oh God! Fucking define a fucking person, Jesus fucking Christ! It would be a. I don't know. Anyone who's willing to fight for their. I don't know. Jesus Christ.
A person, so Wikipedia says it's a human being regarded as an individual.
Yeah, but none of you are humans.
Word.
All of us
Word,
are
word.
humanoids, though, right?
Yeah, all of you are humanoid, and all of you are of a sentient race.
Marvin isn't humanoid.
Yeah, fuck Marvin.
Marvin's a
Marvin's
Marvin.
not a person.
Did you make him a Fae or did you make him something else? Baznoff.
I want him to be a nice. According to that Reddit Wikipedia thing that I have not looked at in a hot minute.
Because they could be like celestials and whatnot too.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Just keep him in the Fae. He's there.
Fae,
The
Fae
Fae's
aren't
good, right? Or
necessarily
Fae are
bad.
neutral.
Chaotic, usually. Would be a good classification for them.
Yeah, I'm no demon worshiper.
Do we need to stop and put you in a cage, Leo? Or
Nah. Let's...
all right,
Do
horses.
you want us to solve the curse?
We could
Yeah,
take
you
you to
wanna
a
be
powerful
over-
cleric.
Yeah, we could try and.
Let's see if we can find a way where I can still kind of keep some of the fun stuff about being a werewolf, and just keep be able to, I guess, kind of like halt it a little bit, where I don't fully go werewolf. But
I feel like we ran into a camp of people who might know something about this.
How would we track them?
That's a good question.
We couldn't even track them the time that we just left their campsite.
Yeah, do we know where? Yeah, maybe there's someone in Gopo.
The wizard
I wonder
or the witch next
We
to
need
the
a
wall.
powerful cleric, right? Not a wizard or witch.
If we go fight something, I
see what
could
I'm
potentially
pushing or
become.
something. let's just go to the wizard and Gopo. Whatever happens, happens. Maybe he might have something to help, but
Yeah, there may be a bigger cleric there. I don't know.
We
We don't even know
you.
if there are clerics in town.
Yeah, there wasn't a
mean-
cleric in town. The guy didn't know.
Clerics are quite rare.
So we need
We're
to
pretty
find
sick.
like a big religious town, right?
Where they have a hive mind.
No, not a hive mind. Like, I don't know. Well, let's keep going and get that horse though.
To make
Yeah.
a correction from last session and to remind y'all about this part, you guys did ask about a library, and I gave you the wrong city name of where the closest large library hosted by the Ilshalon was. It was not Thivus. It's a city further down south called Odazern. Thivus is another smaller town. Odazern would be the closest place with a Ilshalon hosted library.
Odazern?
Odazern.
Oh.
Or not south, further east.
Wait, do the Ilshalon have clerics?
I mean, they're related.
Yes, they're highly renowned within the community.
Okay.
And when one shows up, there tends to be a celebration.
Oh, okay.
Do we know of anyone who has the knowledge to half werewolf change people?
No.
Okay.
Horses?
let's go get horses and then
Yes.
we'll have some fun with this.
You continue on to the Darren Stables. You make your way. You do not see anyone of large recognition. Everyone seems to be working the farms, working the stables. There's one of the larger areas where they let their horses roam. There's a variety of people out there. Lots of horses moving about. You hear some light running around of horses as if they're training on the small track that they hold here. And make your way to the stable as there is the stable hand. You do see him there as you see another Kalishtar as well. female, adult, long hair, braided back, bit simple clothes, but well maintained and made out of a better material. It's not like it's a nicer cotton and linen mix. As you guys enter in, and she is grooming one of the horses, and looks over and goes, "Hello? Hi?
Hi. May we please have a horse?
Oh, buyers. Did you guys have a deal? I wasn't informed anyone was going to be coming by to buy a horse today."
Do you remember us from before?
As you say this, the stable hand looks, the young boy that sort of handed you guys the horses before goes, "Oh," runs up to her. You see him whisper into her ear, and she goes, her eyes widen a bit, and she goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize for that. I did not realize that you were friends of his the lord here, the lord of the land here. So a horse. What are you looking for? I'm sorry."
Horse?
We would like a solid traveling horse to
Yeah.
ride on. I don't know what kind of horses there are.
We'd like a horse that would keep up with our current horses, which I think are not draft horses. They're just good riding horses.
Okay.
Buttercup, Davy,
Buttercup is mine.
and Raffy? Yeah.
Yep.
Raffy.
She goes,
I forgot about that.
Buttercup, Raffy, and Davy.
She goes, "Oh, okay." He looks about and goes, "Well, we have plenty of fine horses here. I would say beyond the prized racing horses, you could have your pick of any in the stable. They'll run you about 150 gold. They are all a fine pedigree. I assure you this. Nothing but the best."
Just curious,
thought
how much is a
before-
racing horse?
Our prized ones, I mean, they a lot, most of them, any of any of those who have won multiple races, which a lot of them have, we tend to sell those around 300 to 500 gold pieces, depending on color, breed, gender, and you know how many age.
Dan, do
Okay.
you want a racehorse?
No.
With racing stripes?
Yeah.
We
Can
can
I
do a
get-
Mustang.
I would like a spotted horse. Not prized. Spotted.
Do you have any? Are there any? Can I see any? What is it? Appaloosa horses?
Oh God, I don't even know what those are.
It's when they've got the spots on their butt.
How do you spell that?
I don't remember. It's been a long time.
Appaloosa, Appaloosa.
I did not think that's correct.
No?
Appaloosa.
It is.
Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Boom!
She
I
goes,
was spelling bee champion
Yeah, it
in
is.
second grade.
yeah, we have a few of those. I could get the proof of purchase in just a few moments. It would be we'll part with one of these for 150 gold fairly easily.
Wait, I feel like 150 gold is awfully expensive.
I thought
We sell finely bred and well kept horses.
we have them, but I thought Goulad said that they were 110, 120 before.
I thought good horses were 50 gold.
What's with the horse market?
The average, you know, from a general stable hand is, yes, usually around 50 gold. The ones that we tend to use, oh man, now he's gonna be mad at me. The ones that we usually sell tend to be the ones that cannot break any brackets. Fell within their first or second horse race, and we do tend to sell those for about 100 gold pieces. Yes. If it was one of those, then yeah, I'll gladly match his price. Then
We can all split it since we all got these horses for free. So maybe we can just
we'll
split the
cost.
price.
Yeah, I want a brown and white spotted.
So for some, so oddly specific.
Baznoff, do you want a paint or do you want an Appaloosa, or what kind of pattern do you want this horse to be?
What's a paint
I'm
one?
gonna go feed my dogs. I'll be back.
Okay.
Zach doesn't like this conversation apparently.
Can I actually?
Wait, what's a painted spotted horse? Where's that?
Can I check?
Not
the
an
gender
Appaloosa.
of
Those ones
Buttercup?
are weird.
You don't like Appaloosas? What is wrong with you?
With the spotted, they're too different. I want one like the cow, like the ones that have like cow markings on them almost.
Can we see any zebras around here?
Zebras.
bit more common in the Western Plains. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Can I check the gender of Buttercup? Because I don't think I ever found out the gender of Buttercup.
Oh yes, a paint horse.
Yes,
I like
he wants
those
a
ones.
paint. Are there any
Yeah.
paint?
It just feels like
Paints.
I don't want an Appaloosa. I want a paint horse. My dad got me a Mercedes when I wanted an Audi. Yeah, they have a large variety of horses. This is a
All right.
fairly large and massive stable here.
Do they have any draft horses?
Not really. These people deal more with high pedigree race horses, show horses, less of work horses.
Dang it.
These are the.
Do they have any high pedigree draft horses? I want some of them Budweiser horses. Clydesdales.
They would probably have a few Clydesdales, yes.
Do they? Okay, how much is a Clydesdale?
No.
You don't even have armor.
Don't care.
Um,
I'll buy it myself if I can get
yeah.
a Clydesdale.
Draft horses would be are decent amount cheaper than riding horses. Though most of them that they probably wouldn't sell them, as a lot of those are used on their current farms. It's more
Why
of
do you want a
we
weaker
breed
horse?
them.
Weak
we
horse?
we breed them to
Yeah.
maintain a vertical integration of our business
Oh my goodness.
plan.
Draft horses are slower. We got the better horses.
Yeah, but I'm huge, and so is I guess I'm not even the biggest here, but I feel like I probably look awfully weird sitting on a normal-sized horse.
You're concerned about horse size now?
Yes, I am.
all right.
Size queen.
Tibbers probably needs a big horse too.
Buttercup is just fine, even though I don't know his or her gender.
I gave him my money for part of the spotted horse.
I gave it.
Did we ever
Okay.
ask the lady her name?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I'll have to ask her that.
How much is it? How much are we giving?
37,
25 each.
$25.
Let
Yeah.
me pull up her name.
Wait, I thought it was
25?
150.
No, she matched Zulad's price at 100.
Oh, nice. What a nice lady.
Yep.
The worst
Is she
bargainer ever.
still going to grab the paper?
Yeah. Her name would be Zetara. Zetara. Zetara.
Wait a second.
What was
That's
the
normal?
Zetara Ulad.
There we go.
Zetara Lad. Female names tend to end in an aura, as a lot of male names is a Ulad.
I see. I see.
As I'm looking at female Kalishtar names, I say this. Yeah.
Can I ask the boy's name? The stable hand that helped us last time?
Yes. His name was Howtash. Howtash. Howtash.
Oh, that's a pretty good name.
What was her name again?
Zetara.
Zatara.
That's what I thought. Okay, cool.
Did you pick out your horse yet, Baznoff friend?
Yep. My spotted horse.
What are you gonna
Named?
name?
Wait,
Spots. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I bet you have a name for your plants.
I don't actually. Also, my plants are outside because they have fungus gnats.
Oh no.
Oh, you poor
I have to fix
babies.
them. I know. I know. My Drachnia is looking like shit right now. Because we're getting some like tropical storms. They're freaking blowing outside, but I can't bring them in until I clean up the freaking soil. Anyways, it's not very interesting. I've been letting a mosquito bomb chill in some water for the last 24 hours, trying to prepare to kill these freaking gnats from my plants.
So,
Anyways.
you pick up Spots. She loads up a variety of barding and gear onto your horse. You have did you have 2 horses hooked up to your wagon as well?
Oh yeah, we had a wagon.
Mm-hmm. You guys also had a wagon. That's what you were using before.
What kind of saddle is on it?
Nothing incredibly fancy. Just a light general leather.
Nimbus
Saddle.
2000.
Is it a Western saddle? Is it a
Eastern?
God, you mother.
I don't remember.
Saddle types.
Yeah.
This is like when the people are like, describe the hinges to the doorway. Do they have filigree bearings are in them?
Man, those players.
Hey, we haven't asked
super
which way a
annoying.
door's hinge went in like 2 months.
Yeah, and I have an answer for them.
Wait, you have an answer now? Is
Yeah,
that-
he
I always
created
had
a
an answer.
global
That's true.
answer.
yeah.
Yeah,
Is our
the Kalishtar are amazing at making doorways, and they have a center-based they have a center-based hinge system on all their doors, so it can open both in and out. And it's completely invisible to the eye as it's built within the frame.
Oh
I
my.
was gonna say we could break in so easily, but
No, that makes it really hard to break in. Actually,
yeah.
if you can't get to the hinges, you can't just pop it off the hinges.
It is a basic Western saddle with a dark leather material
Okay.
that has a nice fresh set of polishing on it because these people are high class and that's how they do shit. And there's a little bit of filigree imprinted upon it as well.
Can I get?
How dark of a brown is it? Is it like my hair dark, where it's like really dark brown? Or are we talking like a light classic leather brown?
This type of
Okay.
Can I get green barding for my horse?
These are not leathersmiths here. Leather worker, crafters, wherever you call someone who works with leather.
Do they?
I also
Okay,
didn't know
so-
the word darting.
Zatara, would she know Tara, do you know where I could get like a draft war horse, a war draft horse?
A draft warhorse? I think it's just called a warhorse.
Yes. No, but I want a war horse, but I want it to be like a war horse, and I really want it to have like the hair around the hose.
He goes, I mean,
Clydesdale warhorse.
we don't like we deal with more show horses and race horses here. I'm
Yeah, but
sure.
you seem like a horse girl, and like you are pretty in the horse community. You must know about these.
Yes, I do, but that maybe somewhere more in I don't know, down off to the east. Maybe Naxia probably has something along those lines. They are closer to the southern border, which tends to have a lot of skirmishes between people, and they're a bit more. I don't know. We do not deal with those breeds here.
Fine. Thanks for the info.
Thanks for nothing.
Yahoo!
Well, do we just get out of here now?
Yep.
Also, where are our horses? Do we have them? Are we riding them? What's going on?
I'm assuming you had set up a place for them to sort of chill. Though probably I'm assuming every time you sort of left the city walls, you got your horses.
Oh, okay.
So sort of just allowing a hand wave on that instead of having to be like, every time you go to the city, gotta meet with the stable master and pay.
Oh, okay. I mean, we could pay. We could just like lower our amount of money. I'd rather not, but.
So what are you
Okay.
guys doing?
Riding somewhere?
Riding to Gopo?
Wait, are there how many cities are along this lake?
Gopo and Kaith.
Okay, so that's what I thought. I just couldn't remember for sure.
Will we pass the witch's hut area before we get to Gopo?
No. Gopo
No.
is to the
Opposite
northeast. No. Gopo's to the west across the lake. The
see.
witch's hut is far northeast, further up past Amida,
Yeah.
the village that was destroyed.
Why did we like the witch again?
It seems interesting.
Okay.
It's if we want to find the person throwing. No, I forgot what the witch does.
The
You guys-
plant people?
Maybe. I don't know. As we're like leaving the Darren the area with the horses.
Jake Frozen?
No.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
The stable. How many people are watching us?
Watching? Most of the people here are general workers, moving the farm. Make a perception check to see if you see anyone, and they're not really minding a lot of business. You get the occasional look of maybe a slight bit of disdain from the average workers. They're probably like, fucking rich people. What did you get?
An 7.
Ooh. Yeah. You see a bunch of workers going about their day on the farms here.
Ooh. So telepathically, I guess I talk to everyone in the group and I say, hey, do you guys want to turn Leo invisible real quick and have him go grab a couple platinum bars as we're leaving?
It seems like a decent time. And then maybe that will even the fight against the Durin family and the Phantom of Thought.
Well, maybe we could just like find a bush to hide behind. He turns invisible. We hop on our horses. He goes in, grabs the platinum, and we meet him like out somewhere out of the ranch. I'm saying this telepathically so that the workers and nobody around us can hear.
Mhm.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
I
No.
communicate. Yeah, that sounds okay with me in the secret language, super secret language. Yeah. It's just a bunch of Rochambeaus.
Just Morse code and a more complicated variant of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll turn him invisible, but I would like to leave first. The problem is like, I don't know if they can put it together that he's took it.
Oh
We
yeah.
had been there that day.
Oh, that's true.
But-
Well, then let's all ride out.
Yeah.
We'll turn him invisible, and then they'll see us all leave, and then he can go back and grab it. Think it's worth trying? We don't have to take all of it. We can just take like a bar or two too, as well. I don't know.
So
I can turn him.
with invisibility, though, if I grab onto something, is what I'm holding also invisible, or is it shown?
I would say if it's placed within anything or underneath that was turned invisible, it would disappear. Like, you have your cloak on, if you hit it underneath your cloak, it would also vanish.
Okay.
So you don't even have to use a prison purse.
Nice.
So let's ride
yeah,
off
let's do it.
property.
Yeah.
Okay.
Worst comes to worst, I can
Viewers.
have the cloak or the box of holding with me.
No, that thing's.
It's large and heavy.
Yeah.
It'd be
So
hard to effectively stealth with it.
As we're leaving, I would like to very loudly in my Goliath voice talk about how great a deal we got on this horse and how great this horse is, trying to get people to notice us leaving with this wonderful horse.
Roll a performance check.
Okay. Where's performance?
Guidance.
There it is.
There we go.
No guidance?
Yes, guidance.
Okay.
Oh my.
Roll that d4, baby.
That d4 will potentially double your roll.
What is mine? I can mimic someone. What's my actor do?
You can mimic another person's voice nearly perfectly. With a 5 total on a natural 1. It's awkward. It's out of place. It definitely pulls attention. But, like, people are just like, what? It's like a really bad commercial.
Perfect. I feel like I accomplished my task.
He's a Goliath.
I just wanted
Bye, Zatara. Bye,
Your voice.
Hautash.
Yeah,
Yes.
your voice cracks in the middle of it. It's a little embarrassing.
I like it.
So as you're doing that, Baznoff's making Leo invisible, and Leo's going to try and sneak in.
I'm gonna cast the enhance ability with Cat's Grace on him.
Okay.
What's Cat's Grace?
Advantage.
On dexterity checks. Okay.
So I'll say roll a stealth check with advantage, as Baznoff makes you invisible, and you try to sneak off.
Are you also able to cast guidance?
I'm gonna cast guidance too.
Is guidance concentration?
Stealth check with advantage.
Guidance. Oh yeah. Right.
Oh no.
Okay. So.
But we're doing all of this after we've like gone off the ranch and into like cover where nobody can see us, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Frozen.
You're intermittent right now, Zach.
Yeah. So, you jump off your horse. The horse needs a bit. And you make your way towards the house. None of the... okay. That makes it... you do not have guidance. Guidance is concentration. So you'd either get the enhanced ability or guidance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind then. Okay.
I believe so, right? Let me... Yeah. You feel relatively confident in your ability to move. You don't attract any of the attention from the workers here. They seem far too busy. You get to the large manor, and to re-describe it as a large front patio with an overhang 2 stories tall, plus there's the attic with a handful of windows up in that level as well. There is the hedged off back yard of it that also has a patio there made out of stone, and there is a variety of large amount of windows and glass doorways, especially on the back. The front door is a heavy wooden door. How would you like to approach?
I will go through the back door that the person that we caught that one time. We'll go through that back patio door.
So you're able to, as a monk, very easily make it over the small gate that connects up to the hedge line around the backyard. You approach up to the back patio area, and you do see there is Zulad with a handful of other people back there as well. They seem to be having a relaxing afternoon. They seem to have a handful of drinks and playing cards.
All right.
The doorway is open, though, that you see.
Is Baznoff within the range of the bracelet?
Yes.
Okay. I let him know kind of what's going on, and to ask the group have him ask the group if it's if I get caught, am I fighting my way out? Are you guys coming to me, or what's the plan here?
I don't want to fight some gangsters, particularly.
So did... Oh, Baznoff, did you tell us?
Yeah,
what
I
you
tell you
just
guys.
said?
Yeah.
Maybe we should just abort.
About
you have
now, you do see what seems to be a handful of the service members of the house sort of bring out more food to these people. You can see them move back in.
Alright, so they're going right by me. They don't notice me still. Oof. How much longer do I have with the invisibility? Like 45 minutes?
Yeah, you have a decent amount of time with it right now. But this will all be effectively moving forward with your total of 11 on your stealth.
But he's invisible.
Yeah. They cannot see him, but people can can still hear. And if they have any other type of senses as well, true sight, see invisibility, better hearing.
I mean, I'm okay. I think we just leave it up to Leonardo. If he wants to keep going, we don't want to fight. So if he thinks he can get in without getting caught, go for it. Otherwise, I'd say abort.
We will come save you because you are joining the club of hairy butts.
Go ahead and kind of back out of there with my 11 for Maybe we can come at night when there's nobody there, but
Yeah.
ain't feeling too hot about this right now.
I agree.
I gotta sneak my way back to them.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way back. You're able to leave the backyard fairly easily with a slight clanging of the gate, but nothing seems to really occur with that. And make your way back to your friends.
It wasn't meant to be. Now let's go hang out by the lake.
That's okay, friend.
What are we doing
Yeah.
by the lake?
Looking for slots. Right?
So we're just waiting for slots.
Well, I was figuring like we'd walk toward if we ride to Gopo, right? Like on the bank of the lake, we could maybe yell at the
Yeah.
lake and see if we can anger up some slots again. It worked once.
Well, Leo, you want to yell at some salads?
Let's do it. I really don't have a preference, so
Let's
fuck
do
it.
it.
I'll
Let's
yell
do
at some
Start
slots.
riding our horses, our cool horses, towards
But we're going towards Gopo.
yes,
Mhm.
Yeah.
West.
yes.
So, you guys start making your way west. There is no roads here, so it's a little rough on the wagon and the horses.
What should we ditch the wagon for now and just ride horses? Or do we have too much stuff? We might have too much stuff, huh?
We have the chest, which I can carry on my back.
Well, but you're heavy,
And-
right? So maybe someone else should be carrying that on their horse, because otherwise it's
Well,
a
that's
big load.
judgmental.
Well, I'm just being real here.
Isn't the chest somewhat light?
Yeah, but
Relatively.
I don't
does-
think we're doing
roughly
horse
tw-
checks.
20-ish
Okay.
pounds.
Wait.
Yeah, that's nothing.
so it doesn't. But
It's
Nothing
it's
we do,
just
it's gonna-
large and cumbersome.
Right.
okay, but like I'm worrying over nothing. Like this isn't gonna be
I
an
don't
issue,
think.
right? The horses and our weights.
Right
I don't
now,
think so.
no.
Okay, then let's just keep going.
The horses are strong enough. So
Oh,
you guys
wait.
are leaving the wagon.
Yeah, can I hide the wagon?
Roll a stealth check for the wagon. As you try and
Alright.
hide it.
Guidance.
I'll go ahead and hide it.
Hey,
Oh.
that's pretty good.
I just
With
want to
the-
roll to feel something.
Jesus.
Okay.
All my 20s are useless.
They are.
So, school's got higher.
So, Tibbers and Leo hide the wagon very well, and Baznoff's just sort of sitting there, like, judging the wagon hiding, just like, I feel like if they did this, it would be better. I don't know. Leo's
Don't
doing
go
good.
down that road, Baznoff.
Nice.
You guys hide the wagon, start to push forward.
And I think we should probably ride kind of slowly, right? Because we aren't in a super big rush, right?
Depends how serious. I mean, if they have a cleric, depends how serious we want to.
Oh, that's true. Do we
Take.
know if Gopo has a cleric?
You have no idea.
Okay.
We'll find out. There'll be some roll. We may get lucky. Maybe unlucky.
Where
Who
the
knows?
cleric assassinates us.
Yeah. So then let's ride at a normal pace. Never mind.
It is another overcast day, and you guys are pushing forward a little on the cooler side. A few hours go by. Yeah, we need coconuts.
Yep.
Oh wait,
Oh.
Syrinscape.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. I forgot about the Syrinscape.
Mine's been on the whole time.
What's the
Oh.
music?
Hold on.
It's like we're in a tabard.
Yeah.
Not a tabard, a
Oh,
tabard.
yeah, that's his go-to.
So, yeah, you guys push forward. Nothing light waves crashing upon the lake here. It's a pretty relaxing day. If you guys have any insults to throw towards the lake, you could feel free to throw towards them. Any conversations for the few hours of travel here until it starts to become dark. If you guys would like.
Oh, the lake. I'd like to yell out that the lake smells of, what is it, elderberries or whatever?
Your mother smells of elderberries, or your father smells of elderberries, and your mother was a hamster.
Oh, can I yell? Lake, your mama was so fat she jumped into the air and got stuck.
All frogs suck. Oh, I'd
Those
like
of
to
you-
point out that there are chemicals that are turning the freaking frogs gay. And that we beat up one of those gay frogs.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
Oh my goodness.
Mordar's really Alex Jones, and Alex Jones is apparently
Yeah.
a paladin.
Yeah.
Take that as
I had
you
an
will.
I had an Alex Jones soundboard on my phone for a bit
Oh my god.
Nice.
when I lived with Sam, and we said the freaking frogs gay thing regularly.
Oh my god. I think Alex Jones is one of the most genius comedians of our time. The problem is that nobody else thinks he's also a comedian.
I honestly can't tell with that dude, because I'm like, he's either the most insane person in reality, or he's one of the greatest improv actors of our time.
Like, if it's all an act, I wouldn't, like, he is a genius, right?
The radio
Yeah.
boost?
Like,
Yeah.
go watch his Joe Rogan podcasts that are 5 hours long, and it's just like, how fucking hell, that's impressive. How do you fucking scream about that much shit for that long?
Yep. He must have so many health problems. Stress is bad for you.
So yes,
Just a hypertension.
Loading.
Oh.
Loading.
Did my insults get to the freaking frogs?
What are we Oh, or is this
oh,
him just trying to blue ball us?
Sloths are half as good as frogs, and frogs aren't even that good.
those of you screaming insults towards the lake, I would say roll a charisma check to try and bait some
Gotta love
creatures
it.
out.
That's
All
my
right, just to feel something again, and to show off. What the fuck?
guys. Look at
Guys,
that.
There, roll.
Tibbers,
Hey.
and-
We got two. Oh my goodness.
I don't think we're very charismatic for this, but
There we go.
Too bad he didn't say nothing.
I didn't. I'm just
Hands
looking
off.
charming. Oh,
Yeah.
why?
just
He just
fucking
watched
evil eye at the lake. If this map would ever load.
Yeah, it doesn't show even loading on mine anymore.
Yeah,
yeah, I
I
was gonna say, were we really that uncharismatic that like
I know.
didn't even
Jake.
want to attack us?
Yeah, Jake got turned off. He's like, oh, fuck.
He's like, nope.
yeah, during the day, nothing seems to happen. Nothing reaches out towards you guys. No massive beast of clawed nature. You guys it's getting relatively dark and cold, and it's been a long day. You're starting to feel a little tired, but you could start to see off in the distance just the tiny bits of flickering light of Gopo in the distance. So if you guys would like to continue to push to Gopo, you can. Though you will risk exhaustion, or you guys could bed
chill
down
for
for the
that.
night. All right.
No exhaustion.
Camp out. That sounds awesome.
Is there a cabin on this lake?
No.
No. Well,
How long would it take to build a cabin? I'd like to, like, as we're like traveling, gather like food for myself to eat throughout the day.
All right. Roll
There's-
a survival check.
I've got an ability that lets me do that. I'm trying to load my person, right? Because of the like the background I have.
Let
Let me see if I
me.
can see what it says. It's
No.
what? Wait 1 second. Description? Outlander? One of the
What are we looking at?
somewhere I read that I can gather like food for myself and water.
Can I look around for useful herbs for poultices and stuff, and then pray to my goddess?
Yes, that'll be a survival check as well. I'm double checking as well.
Yeah. Biography. Oh, Wanderer, you have excellent Wanderer, you have excellent memory of maps. In addition, you can find foods and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day, provided that the land offers berries, small game, water, and so forth.
Okay. Yeah.
Hmm.
With that, you're definitely able to find enough food. It's the water in the lake is actually relatively clean. A lot of people just drink straight from it.
Nice.
And yeah, you guys would not need to mark down any dry rations in that case, as he's able to forage from the land and take the time.
I would like to request Zach to make good food for
Oh,
the boys
Oh yeah.
and
the
our
stuff that I
hideous.
gather, can he cook?
He's learning.
What did Dan do? Did he burn something? 1 second, I'm gonna turn on my light.
I just don't know what's going on, but alright.
I do need to send you after this, Mr. Leo, a handful of PDFs as well, actually. Yeah. If you'd like to cook a meal, oh, he forgot his popcorn. If you would like to cook a meal during this night, you're more than welcome to.
Can he
This would
use
be-
like the small game that I gathered during the day?
Yeah.
Wait,
Small game, I would say no. That would be on a very specific hunting moment. This is like fruits, any
okay.
naturally occurring vegetables, berries, water, stuff that you can just sort of pick off the bush and eat. Small game would be you're going out hunting.
Ooh, in that case, during the day, can I go out hunting as well to see if
What would you like to use to hunt, Mister?
I have javelins?
You have javelins
Yes.
and
Or maybe once we have a camp or something.
chainmail armor.
Hey, I could take that off to go hunting, right?
Yes, you can.
Then once we like set up our camp, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna see if I can go hunt something. So I take off my chainmail. This is great. Remove all the armor.
You're just gonna get gored by a boar.
Grab some spears and I go hunting.
All right. Roll a survival check.
Okay. I think I'm okay at that too. Well, not normal.
Jake, whatever you said you're gonna send, are you just gonna send that over Discord or?
I am going to try and do it over Discord. I don't know how well it'll work. With the 21, To spend the first few minutes, roughly 10-20 minutes, as you walk deeper into the forest. It's quiet, it's still. During your time spent in here for a few weeks, you know that game and hunting is relatively light in this region due to the heavy increase of monsters. Though you do see the tracks of what might be a boar or a pig. You take a closer in look, and it's definitely one of those. It doesn't seem to be monstrous in nature. And you're able to very easily start tracking its direction. They're definitely fresh enough for you to follow. You can tell that much. A few moments of following the tracks. I would also ask to roll a stealth check for the ability to ambush.
Well, because do I get advantage?
Nope.
Okay. Well, not super stealthy.
8. You feel like you're getting closer and you start moving and hunting, following these tracks. Then you take a misstep and hear a cracking of a branch underneath your foot as you hear the large squealing of a boar quickly rushing away, extremely quickly. You get the sense that with its time and the speed that was moving, you probably would not be able to track it back down again. It would probably take an hour or two.
No. Fine. Go back to camp then.
Can I see any small game from the camp? Like rabbits or something like that?
Rabbits would probably be far away from this place at this point.
Damn it. Okay.
With you guys gathering wood with the grazing of your horses and the lighting of a fireplace and setting up small tents.
Okay.
Do I see anything as I'm heading back to camp?
No, you feel like with the rushing of the boar, it probably scared off and quieted any creatures.
Then I'm gonna rush back to camp so I can put my armor back on. I feel naked without it.
Roll for it.
Welcome to the club, baby.
I know. Well, but I have 41 hit points.
That's a big difference.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
have to roll for some of these?
Yeah, some of these during that you'll have to roll. I haven't read through all of it yet, so I'll definitely need to take some time and really. They were just some of the better books about 5th edition D&D cooking I could find.
Oh,
I was afraid. I thought these were werewolf attacks.
No, I have another book for that. I'm not sending him that. That surprises.
That's kind of what I was hoping you sent me, but
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there are legitimate recipes in this. Like,
Wait, so could you like cook them in real life?
well,
Slightly.
I mean, I guess there's a couple. No,
Some of them you would have to like replace with real world ingredients.
yeah. Well, there's like some where it's like 2 whole orc brains pulverized into a paste. And there's like 6 tablespoons of butter, onions, brandy, thyme, like it legitimately looks like a real recipe. And it's just so weird.
So, as you guys sit down to sleep for the night, I'll need you guys to roll perception checks.
That is
Get ready for a 2 for me, boys.
No.
Smell it.
Perception.
And in order of you guys sleeping.
Okay.
Do you need 3 or 4?
All of you.
Okay.
Oh, but man, another nat 20? Nope.
Sam every time with his -1.
I know. It feels real bad, guys.
Too much min maxing.
No, I just felt bad.
He had crappy rolls.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember.
I was the one with the god rolls.
Yeah. My highest is a 14. I've got 3 14s, 2 9s, and a 7.
Are you guys just gonna take watch in the order that the roles appear in the chat log? So Mordaar, Tibbers,
Yeah.
Baznoff, Leo, and Mordaar. Wait.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh no, that's a
Stealth. That's a
Tib.
stealth.
Yeah,
It's
Tibbers.
Baznoff, Leonardo, Mordaar.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
So Tibbers, you take first watch and look around, and things seem quiet. It's fairly relaxing with the sound of the waves crashing upon the beach. That's just a little ways off.
So, a side question: can I sleep in my armor? Because I
No,
Ah, what do
You
you
will
mean?
not-
I'm a sleeper.
you will not. Sleeping in armor, you do not gain the benefits of a long rest. You don't gain exhaustion, but you don't get hit points or hit die back.
Then I'm gonna sleep in my armor.
Okay.
Because I don't need to. We didn't use any of that stuff.
You also don't gain spells. You don't gain any resources back. You just don't gain any negatives. That's how. That's how I
So
roll.
it's
roll it
from
at least.
exhaustion, right?
Yeah.
But I
it
don't
ke-
get to reset my spells. I don't gain those slots back or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine because I didn't use any.
Okay. So you have a bit of an uncomfortable sleep as you twist and turn. Occasionally, you get pinched by the chainmail, and it wakes you up as you're like, oh, God fucking damn it.
I would like to say that I'm snoring loudly too.
Tibbers, yeah, your watch goes by well when you wake up. The snoring bands off with a swift kick.
Luckily,
Or
there's
however
the
you
link
wish to wake him up. I'm not going
lots
to make
of
decisions for
ways
your
to
characters.
cover up the snoring.
Yeah.
I feel somehow like I need to wake him up with a swift kick, so I do it. Hey Benzelf, your turn. Also, some breathing strips might be great for you.
Nah. I like to scare off the small animals.
Just change your shape to someone who doesn't have snoring problems. That dude doesn't snore, so I'm gonna change to look like him. That dude snores really loudly. I'm gonna look like him.
In the middle of the night, I would like to change myself to look like Mordaar. Just get freaked out.
He would
Like the fucking
stab you.
The Spider-Man meme, and both of you guys pointing at each other. You. Yeah, similar descriptor for your night. It's nice, it's relaxing, it's cool. And nothing occurs, and you go to wake up Leo.
Yep. I did that.
Okay. Leo. Everything is relatively the same, though you're... As I push it over... Damn, it's gonna be hot that day. You definitely... I'm assuming you're no... You have... You feel a large aversion to those knuckle dusters now. Just having them on your person, not even equipped, is unhinging. At some point during your long rest, you see off in the darkness the reflective eyes of a wolf staring at you.
Oh, oh my.
And you feel at home being in the forest as well. Feels comforting.
Hmm. So does that mean I get advantage on perception checks at night now? You know? If I feel comfortable there, now I can. Oh. Well, go ahead and throw my silver knuckle dusters into the box. Yeah.
Okay. With the wolf that's sitting at a few hundred feet away from the camp, you see the light from the fire sort of reflect up against it. You everything as well has this. You don't have dark vision, do you?
I do.
You do? Okay.
Well, I have the ability to like cast the spell for dark vision.
Past the light of the campfire, everything has that gradient of gray. Much like the dark vision spell. You're able to see that just so slightly.
So, night vision.
You close your eyes and you're able to smell and hear very exact positions of creatures within roughly 30 feet of you. You know exactly where Leo is sitting or laying, or not, I'm sorry, not Mordaar and Baznoff. Then there's something in the tree above you.
I look up.
Roll a perception check.
Since I have new found abilities, do I get advantage?
It would be a normal roll, as this would be within range of a blind sight, since that you now achieve. 22. There is a tiny creature that has almost a snake-like size to it and shape to it.
Am I able to tell if it looks hostile or if it's just vibe in there? Or
You do not
also,
see it. You smell it.
Oh,
And you hear the shifting and moving of it across the tree branch here, which would give you a sense of what it may, the general shape of it.
is it going towards me at all, or do I know? Like, can I sense any of that, or is it just kind of just above me?
It's just sort of above you in the tree line here.
Okay, I'll go ahead and just let it be.
Okay. You would have the youngling feature of being a werewolf now. It is added to your character sheet under features if you'd like to read it. So, other than that, your period of watch ends and it moves on to Mordaar.
Ooh.
You've taken your first steps into
So now it's my watch?
Mm-hmm.
How exciting.
Turn off my monitor.
On your watch, Leo wakes you up. It's early. It's getting close to the early morning. And with your perception check, even as low as it was, you start to hear a shifting of the sand just a little bit away.
To like informed him
Can
of
I-
any snake that I heard above before I
you
go to bed.
You can inform him.
Okay.
So there was a snake around?
Yeah, there's a snake kind of up in the trees. So.
Oh, nice. And I heard some shifting sand.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
I,
Map loaded.
looking towards the sand, can I see anything?
Roll a perception check.
Okay. I can almost do. And
Oh, not nice. Okay. So cool.
With a 0.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
what?
No. You do not see anything. You see the darkness of night.
God, what a nerd.
I know.
Can you even go negative in D&D?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have a large enough minus.
Dang.
God, this
Okay.
fucking nerd.
So, because I heard something in the sand, and I know we're looking for slots, I am going to light a torch.
As you light the torch, you feel in the chainmail that you slept within, something try and pierce through the bits. You look down towards your ankle where it is, and you see this small tadpole of a creature trying to bite into your heel, but it can't pierce through your armor that you have.
You fucking nerd.
It's just a tadpole, right?
It looks
Oh.
like one. It's tiny. It's probably
Yeah.
just
So-
over a foot long.
Sorry, instead of lighting a torch, I'm pulling out my sword.
Okay,
Is
you're
it
pulling out
low?
the sword, which has light upon it.
Yes.
I'll also cast Prestidignation on the campfire so it's brighter.
I believe that only lasts for an hour, though.
Nah.
So it'd be gone
That's
by this
okay.
point.
Yeah.
Are we awake?
Oh, we're not awake.
No. You guys are awake still.
Mordar is awake and was just bit by a small tadpole-like creature.
Yes. Can I stab it with my sword?
Yeah, roll an attack roll.
Cool.
And then roll initiative.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Ah, yes, our favorite words.
Oh. Like, you know how to take damage. Okay.
Does that hit?
What did you roll?
An 11?
No,
Yeah, you got
that
your
does not hit.
bonuses.
You go to stab down, and your blade just barely misses the creature. As it shifts its tail and it's erratically moving, you're able to not get a good hit on. Let me.
Okay,
pull off
well-
the music.
Because I missed, can I like yell and try and wake everyone up by yelling?
Yeah, of course you can.
I hope so.
And be like, oh.
Oh, I don't.
And then after that, be like, hey guys, there's a tadpole trying to bite me.
Sorry.
And I'm
What's
like
going
point
on?
my sword towards them so that like it try and like get some bright light on their faces to try and wake them up as well as I yell, wake up. I think it's a good idea to wake up.
Okay.
We were
Everyone else
woken up by the
also-
drums.
Everyone else also roll initiative, please.
Oh my goodness.
As Mordar yells.
Hey,
Sword?
good thing I slept in my armor.
Not, it's not showing up in the
thingy jiggy to roll for initiative?
Click it on your character chart. It's the first stat.
Yeah.
And
He figured. Oh, almost got that 15.
Leo as well.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Initiative.
Add
it's next to strength.
So
Yeah, I.
yeah, as well, Leo. Add +2 to your strength, +2 to your dex, and +2 to your con.
Dang.
Oh my goodness! I wish I would.
All the time, I get that.
Dang.
As your
Oh.
hybrid.
Small price to pay for us potentially needing to execute you.
+2 on the strength.
+2 on your con and +2 on your dex.
Oh my goodness! Gosh, he must have such high dexterity now.
We'll handle your move at 4th level. What's your movement bonus? Is it +10 right now?
I'm still at +10.
Your movement would be 55 feet now, as your base movement's 45.
Jeez.
You're moving too fast.
The speed one won't let me change at all, but so okay, con, strength, and dex is the last one.
I moved.
Oh, you have to click the cog next to speed. Hover above the speed, and then it'll show you a cog.
Yeah.
18 dex right now. Oh, it's already been changed. And +1 to the armor class. Sweet. I'm liking this so far. Skill attacks is a bonus. Oh, okay. So
I believe as I'm reading it. It might change in next session. As I'm also reading it now. Alright. So everyone rolled initiative. Top of the initiative is one of the tadpoles.
I would assume.
This guy over here. Move up towards Baznoff.
All right.
Take a bite attack. You are also prone, so it has advantage as you're laying down. With a 16 to hit.
Oh my goodness.
Goes to take a bite out of you and deals 3 points of piercing damage as its teeth sink into your body.
No. No. Can I feel it implant anything?
It just feels like tiny, sharp teeth grazing into your flesh and muscle.
It would have been a nat one.
There's this one who's going to try and take another bite at Mordaar. With an 18 to hit.
Yep, I think so.
Okay.
Yes, it does hit.
Dealing 3 points of piercing damage as this bite's able to just start to scrape through your chainmail. You feel some of the links break a bit as its teeth sink into you.
Yeah, so I would like to do a Stone's Endurance.
Okay.
Which I probably shouldn't do for this, but because I get to roll a d12 plus 2, so that stops all the damage.
Okay. Next in initiative is Another tadpole.
Oh my goodness, it's way over there.
Oof.
This one's gonna move up and take a bite attack out of the turtle boy.
When does the turtle boy become a werewolf man?
He does not like the turtle boy. Ah.
Alright, with a 12, that misses. Baznoff, it is your turn. You currently have this tadpole creature biting into your shoulder.
Oh my god. I guess I'll attack. Fucking that one. How do I do it? I ask this every time because I'm a sinner.
What are you
Whoops.
trying to do?
How do I target one?
Alt left click.
I thought I did that. Oh, okay. Just kidding. I didn't.
You are also currently still laying down. Half movement to
All
stand
right. I'd like to stand up.
Okay.
And then the fireball's probably not going to be good against them. I got a bunch of first level spells. Although there's probably a big bad guy around. Fuck. I can strike him with my... I actually don't know how to do this because I'm a freaking loser. But I do have a quarterstaff. I don't know how I swing with that.
So pretty much click on the item and I'll link it. And then
Attack.
Yep.
What a privileged life you lead that you just
5.
haven't had to attack anything.
Well, my cantrip... I usually attack with my cantrip, but I don't think my cantrip's going to be good against him.
Yeah, if you have to roll, it'd be at disadvantage if you're within melee. A 5 will miss. As you go to stomp it down with your quarterstaff, the creature is too squiggly for you to get a good hit. Anything else, Baznoff?
If I move, is there tax from it? Attack of opportunity from the tadpoles?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I stand there and just cry. Go ahead, somebody.
Leo, it is your turn. You're woken
So-
up by the screaming of Mordaar, and you are currently prone on the ground.
In hybrid form or my regular?
You're regular.
Okay.
You take... It counts it as polymorph with the rules I'm reading here. So it'd be an action to polymorph either into the true werewolf form or a hybrid form.
Okay. And then, so I'm reading on one of these. I read skill attacks as a bonus action, so that'd be just like a regular, non-unarmed strike that I'd be able to have as an attack as well.
Yes.
Okay. I will attack I will change into a hybrid form as my action. I don't know how we're
Alright.
marking that.
It pretty much you just tell me. So
Or-
you guys see Leo, eyes open, goes from this shelled turtle body. Any clothes that he was wearing are destroyed, besides the cloak, as that gets eaten into your werewolf form. Actually, yeah, let's say eaten into your werewolf form, as it's technically a polymorph. And a monstrous, large werewolf with bony protrusions stick out from his body. Large fangs and patched, jagged fur. A massive wolf stands in front of you.
Yeah, this one I still get like control of, correct? Like I don't have to.
Yes, until you take damage, then you have to make those saves.
Okay, that's what I thought.
He's just straight up a werewolf.
I'm a hybrid right now, so I'm going to bite the one that I clicked.
Wow. Not Kai.
Well, I did an action to turn into it, so
Oh, you can willingly turn into it now?
yeah.
Fucking nuts.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah. So roll a d20 plus either your strength or dex modifier with your proficiency bonus.
So
We could I'll add these attacks to your character sheet after the session. So it'd be a d20 plus your dex modifier plus 2.
okay, so here's the D20.
Whoa.
Which one?
Oh.
So there's
Okay.
16 plus your dex modifier. Because you can do dex or strength. Or actually, no, the bite is a strength attack. So it's adding your strength modifier to the bite.
So
So your strength is 17, so you have a plus 3, so that's 16 plus 3 plus your proficiency. So that becomes 19, 21 to hit, which hits.
and then
Which
it's
the 1d8 plus your strength modifier, so 1d8 plus 3.
He just got so much more complicated as a BA person.
And this is the first tier from these books.
Wow.
that
I'm
is
combining
a-
like 3 books together. So 5 plus your 3, 8 points of damage to which one? That one? Okay.
yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
this is gonna be really weird, boys.
So you take a massive bite out of this creature as Banzoff stands up or knocks it off its shoulder. You see Banzoff go to stomp it. Then you just hear a as you bite into the creature, tearing a piece of it off.
I'm liking this.
How big are these tadpoles?
They're ranging from about 5 to 6 inches thick, anywhere between 12 to 20 inches long.
Okay.
So they're just slithering?
Yes, they're
Or-
slithering on the ground.
Hmm.
Think of it. Oh
He's a
god.
slithery.
Oh, is this the freaking snake that he saw earlier in the tree, or no?
Think of it as like god, those bottom feeders with like the circle mouth and a bunch of teeth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's sort of how I'm wanting them to look. Anything else, Leo?
No. Nope, I'm good. How do I... Oh, never mind. I have to... Okay, I figured it. We're good. Yeah,
Okay.
go on my turn.
Mordaar. It is your turn.
Nice. There is a toad right next to me, or a. Yeah, so I'm just going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack the one right next to me.
Okay.
Dang it!
A 13 will hit.
Thank goodness. Okay, then I'm also gonna do what's it called? Divine Smite.
Okay. You're burning a spell slot for your Divine Smite.
Yes, I am. So now I roll. Oh, what is it? Damage. Holy cow! But
Alright.
that's also plus, like, modifiers, right?
Yes. So that's 8 plus your strength.
Which is 2.
Yes. So that's 10 points of damage.
Yeah, look,
It's not already dead?
It is dead.
Oh, okay. But that did also use up the spell slot.
I'll say no.
Okay, sweet. Nice. So now I've got a dead thing right next to me. I can still move, right?
Yes.
Let's go. Can I stand? No, let's move right here.
Okay.
No. Yes. We need to be next to Baznoff. And then
Move away.
bonus action.
And you're not even surprised that I look like you?
Well, I'm a little too worried about the little toads on the ground. Wait, so did Leo kill one of them? Or are these
No.
all alive still?
Those are all alive.
Except for
Oh.
the one that was next to me. That one's dead now,
Yes,
right?
you killed that one.
Can't. Can I stand on the square where this one is? It's pretty small, right?
No.
Okay, shucks. Because
yeah.
then it would be adjacent to everyone. No. Yeah. So and then reactions. What can I? Or not reactions.
Bonus action.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything worth doing as a bonus action. Yep, that's it. I'm done.
All right. Tibbers. You're awakened to the yelling of Mordaar. You hear the loud growling of a beast next to you. And you hear a little splatter with blood from a tadpole.
What's on me? And what is that thing? And is it on our side? And why are there 2 Mordaars?
What's going on?
Well, apparently the giant fur thing is on our side because it's staring down the tadpole. So, alright. I'm gonna confusedly... can I, like, listen for more?
Yeah, that was a bonus action perception check.
Alright.
Hey.
22.
Jeez.
Yes. You hear the large thumping and moving of a larger creature off over here. In fact, I'll just unhide it with the 22. It's right there.
Oh my goodness, there's a real slod.
There is a real salad. Alright, in that case, while we are all here... Actually, let's see. I'm going to... Alright, fine. That's going to be a boring move. I'm going to cast Bless on everybody. Me, Leo, and Mordaar.
Okay.
And then with that, I'm going to move... Is there a way... Let's see. Can I move next to Baznoff without incurring a attack of opportunity? Or is that too roundabout?
That would be too roundabout. Like, if you moved here, you'd be out of its attack, and then it would be able to attack you. Actually, you can move through ally spaces, so you could go there.
Okay.
Move through Mordaar.
And it wouldn't attack me?
It would not be able to have an attack of opportunity on you.
Alright, there we go. That's my move.
Okay. Who's throwing radiuses down?
There's a red salad.
Yeah, wait, what are all these radiuses? Ooh, I've
All
got
those
2 people
AoEs.
next to me.
No, like
Nice.
I'm trying to like zoom in at all, and it's not letting me.
30, and then he's gonna... This guy's gonna dash. Okay.
Oh no.
You hear the...
Oh.
Large tokens
He
get
is.
weird. You hear the large thumping of this massive slot charging into combat towards you guys. He quickly scrambles up the small cliff. The small, not quite a cliff. broken area that leads from the forest ground into the beach. The wear and tear of the high and low tides here. And heard you guys were saying some shit about fucking frogs.
Yeah, they're all gay.
It was him. It was
Not that
him.
there's anything wrong with being gay. We're using it as a, a past use of the word. It's no longer acceptable.
Alright, so this tadpole is now this tadpole's turn. It's going to take an attack at the beast that just bit it.
Nice. Miss. Miss?
Miss.
Nice.
Yeah, your
I'm at
AC while your shapeshift is also +1.
Yeah, so I'd be 18.
We'll have to have a conversation about armor class and work it out afterwards.
Well, yeah.
Because it's a little
He
weird.
doesn't have the turtle shell anymore.
Yeah, you don't have the
right?
shell. But I
Oh,
would say you would have the normal monk AC, which is your dex 10 plus your dex plus your wisdom.
which would be what?
Actually, no, you're hybrid. And a hybrid, I don't know. We'll have the conversation after this. We're now just using normal AC.
Okay. Yeah, I gave it the +1 because that's
Yeah.
what the.
While you're in the polymorphed hybrid
Wait,
form.
but so right now he's a hybrid of a wolf and a
Turtle.
turtle?
Turtle, yeah.
That's pretty sick.
They're in hybrid form. They're monstrous with huge fangs, shaggy fur, and bony protrusions. There's along their spine and forearms.
So he's got like spikes coming out of his shell now.
Yes.
Harry
Oh my,
Doomsday.
that is so cool.
Kind of Doomsday. Kind of reminds me of
So
it.
that's the tadpole's turn. It's now the dead tadpole's turn.
Yes.
Now this tadpole's turn. He doesn't know what to do. Fuck it. He's gonna attack the giant creature next to him.
Me again, I'm guessing?
Mistakes were made.
Yeah, I mean, they're big, dumb. It's gonna 14 misses.
Nice.
They're tiny and not the smartest. Bands off.
Are all the tadpoles dead?
No, there's the one that attacked you, and then there's another one next to you.
Gosh. Oh, so there's two next to me.
Yep.
Gosh
Yeah.
darn it. Alright, hit the one I'm still marking.
Okay.
Dang it. I'm not gonna magic missile. We may need to save that for the other guy.
Yeah, I agree.
Gosh darn it. I
A
missed.
9 will miss.
You're welcome, boys.
You know what? It happens.
Anything else bands off?
Unless I can get a free action to cast a spell now.
Leo.
I'm going to go ahead and move up to the slag right here.
Wait, wouldn't you take the disengagement thing or whatever?
2 attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm. Here we go.
Didn't you damage? Oh, never mind. I can't.
No, I haven't been damaged yet, but it's one of those things where if I get hit and I can't make that save, I fully wolf out and attack whoever
Bad
is
stuff
closest.
happens.
Oh, I see.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move there,
Okay.
and I'll take the hits.
They will take attack of opportunities, as I just rolled to see if they would. So here's the first one. The 2 on the die, that'll miss you. And the second one,
You know,
a 3 on the
Hey.
die, that'll miss you. All right.
Give him a nice stiff arm. I don't want it. Alright, so I will go ahead and bite. So that is a d8 plus, or d20 plus 5 for my thing. Which I can.
Oh man, whenever there's like weird homebrew stuff, you guys actually have we have to actually learn how to play the game.
Bless.
You are blessed, so D4. That will miss with an 11. You go to bite it. Your teeth sink into the flesh, but it's too resilient.
I'll go ahead and hit it with another one of those as my bonus action.
Okay.
On hit.
No
Yeah.
bless could save you, buddy.
He's just rolling it out of spite. No, I'm gonna roll this bless. Alright, so moving on. Mordaar.
Let's go ahead. I can't move, so I guess I'll attack the guy right next to me. This guy.
Okay.
Let's go. This one.
Ah, dang it. Won't let me roll nat 20.
Oh man, it's gonna be a
Oh, wait.
bless.
Plus bless?
Yeah.
Bless.
Roll that bless.
D4. What's the temperature outside?
Oh!
Hey.
Will hit it.
Nice. Let's just do normal attack. That's not.
Okay.
I don't think it's worth wasting a slot.
No wasted
Oh.
slots
Yeah.
here.
How do I know what my armor is without my armor and shield?
+2 from the damage from strength.
Yeah.
So that's nine total.
9. It is 10 plus your dexterity modifier. And I'll say as you're waking
So
up,
it's 10.
yeah, as you're grabbing like your mason, you could also grab your shield as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
9
So it's
points of
12.
damage towards it. It is still alive.
This stupid guy.
Barely though. You get a good carve into it. Seems like it's not doing too well.
Can I kick it as a bonus action?
Sorry. That's a monk's.
What the heck?
On my keyboard.
Wow.
Doggos.
Just release the Krakens.
Oh yeah. That's
I'm in
funny.
hybrid form now.
Bonus.
Or-
Let's. Okay, so that was the action. Yeah, I can't do anything else. That's all.
Alright. Tibbers.
Alright. I'm going to cast Aid on 8 damage. What the heck?
It's just because
actually
there's a roll.
Oh, okay.
It just classifies as.
I'm gonna cast Aid on the werewolf turtle. Baznoff and Mordaar.
All right.
So you guys add 5 to your temporary hit points.
Nice.
I guess actually add yeah, that counts, right? Because if I cast my heal, which brings them up to half, then I want the max to change, right? Will the temporary
No.
affect max? Okay.
No, there's damage. The button doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Huh.
Each hit point increase.
How's it still light outside?
All right. I'm gonna cast
Start here.
also spiritual weapon
Okay.
on let's see, which one has the most damage to it?
Well, the one right next to me has like 1 hit point or 2 hit points left.
What about the
The
one next
other
to
one-
Banzai?
Selected?
Oh, the other one. He doesn't have any damage on him.
No,
Yeah.
I did
Okay.
that one.
Let me attack the one next to Banzoff, the one on the right.
All right.
And then I'm gonna try to make my spiritual weapon a same bear hug again, but it's gonna come out as a wolf, or like a jungle cat.
All right.
Okay. The 20 to hit, that'll hit.
Dang.
Nice.
All right.
Very nice.
Ooh.
13 points of force damage. That'll kill it. How would you like to do this?
The jungle cat paws just clawed up, like with a hug, like a gentle clawing, just like, pulling it away from Banzoff.
Just gently.
Oh, like the cat kneading. The cat. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Deadpool just got kneaded to death.
The slot is gonna do the probably more intelligent thing and attack the crazy-looking creature that's standing in front of it with its multi-attack. So
Oh, no.
we'll take a bite.
You gonna get some parasites again, my boy?
Well,
Oh no.
With the natural 20.
I'm not next to you. I can't block any of this damage.
Oh.
So you're gonna take 12 points of piercing damage as it bites into your body. Now you're gonna have to make that wisdom save.
Four.
Luckily, you're
so-
a wisdom-based class.
So you take 7 damage because the temporary hit points are 5.
You
Low
failed
Santa.
a wisdom save.
shit.
Damn, man.
Somebody.
Also, reading through that penalty happens at any time, even if you're not shape changed.
Yeah, that's how I can turn into the hybrid without. Yeah, I'm full on wolf.
So now he's a crazy wolf.
Yeah,
Luckily,
so
the
you get
slot's
only-
the closest thing to him.
You can only make actions to move to and melee attack the nearest enemy. If there are no enemies nearby, you must make actions to move to and melee attack the nearest living thing.
Oh boy.
This will
So
Yeah.
Zach could start attacking us.
be... Yep.
That's why I'm over here. But if I do make a successful
and-
attack, I can. If I roll, I can change back.
Oh,
Seems like
goodness.
that one misses.
What the fudge? I need to read this book. There's so many hidden things behind the wall for me.
Okay, so that misses with its claw attack. It's going to take a claw attack against Tibbers now.
Oh no.
With the 20 to
No.
hit, I need you
Yeah,
to make
alright.
a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
As you also take 5 points of piercing damage.
I'm going to intercept that damage. So let
Okay.
me double check. I think I just roll a d10.
Hey.
Features. Plus your proficiency. So it's a d10 plus 2.
Alright. You make the save.
3.
And you go down by take 3 less
So
hit
2.
points. Yes.
So you take 2.
Alright. 33.
Top of the turn order.
thank
It's
you.
now the little dude here who's gonna target you, Mordaar.
Oh, really? That
17
misses.
misses. Baznoff, it is your turn.
Let me hit the freaking nerd.
Wait, kill this little one? Oh.
Yeah, just so I can run away. What do you know? I probably miss it again.
Are you blessed?
11
No, he isn't.
misses.
He has magic missile.
Leo.
Well, I'm going to bite the thing twice.
Alright.
What?
I'm gonna bite at the big thing that's right next to me. Nine. Also
That
bless.
misses. Oh, yeah,
does it?
bless.
Bless it.
Bless.
Hashtag. Come
That
on.
That misses.
The 12 misses?
Yeah, it's got 13.
Does it? We haven't hit the big one yet.
And
Oh,
a
yeah,
natural
that's right,
1,
that's
that
right.
misses as well. With your second bite.
Oh no.
Alright, well,
Mordaar, it is your turn.
I don't know who this werewolf is, but it's adorable.
I'll attack. Oh, shoot. Yeah, whatever. I'll just attack the one next to me.
Leo, before we move on to Mordar's turn, Leo, make another wisdom save. I'll say you make the save because it doesn't say within the book actually. You make it at the end of your turn to regain control. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I see
It says
when you make an attack.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. I just gotta get a 15.
Okay, you're still feral. Now
Yeah.
Mordaar.
And now next turn goes to 14 though, so sweet. What is my wisdom modifier?
Gosh,
Or my,
dang it!
A 7 will miss.
what is my dex modifier?
It's a plus
4.
4.
Oh, plus 4. Okay.
Well, that's all I can do. I don't have.
So, Jake, when I do the slash.
Yeah, I'll stay here.
Okay.
Alright, my spiritual weapon. Actually, I have an actual move, huh? I should probably use an actual move. I'm going to cast my cantrip Word of Radiance.
Okay.
Slash.
And
Yeah.
15 feet cube around you. Okay. So they'll both have to make con saves.
That's pretty sick. Holy cow, it's a 15?
Actually,
dang it!
he actually makes it with advantage.
Hey, alright, that's
And then the tadpole makes it as well with advantage. The tadpole fell, so roll damage. And the tadpole will take it. 6 points of radiant damage to that tadpole. How would you like to do this?
I just want the radiant damage to just blast it away. Can it disintegrate it?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do that.
Yeah. You utter a divine word and light flashes out really quickly from your body. And the creature, the tadpole, just vanishes away as the light touches it.
Bands off, friend. You can do things now. And then wait, I have a radius.
Run away.
I know, that's all I want to do.
Wait. Oh, it clicks the radius.
Yeah.
How do I undo that? Oh, thank you. So I move my spirit weapon, that's a jungle cat paws, over to the red salad.
Right
And,
here, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Okay.
And then let me pull that up, and then I do that, and bonus action. Do not consume.
Jake, whenever I do slashing damage,
Oh,
or my claws attack,
How does it have a +7? That's freaking nuts.
slash,
It's my wisdom.
what do I get?
And then it's got +5 on the damage? These are nuts.
Alright. So anything else for your turn?
That is it. I don't want to move closer to that thing. I guess
He's
I'm next.
already
To it.
adjacent to it.
Yeah, but I guess yeah.
Alright. So, I'll use a regeneration. Now it's going on to its multi-attack. Oh, man. Yeah, it's just gonna pretty much do what it did before. Bite into the werewolf. With its bite. With a 20 to hit.
Yep.
So that is 11 points of piercing damage towards you. A claw attack towards the werewolf. With a miss. And a claw attack towards the cleric.
Yes. Oh no.
Rip.
23. I'll need you to make a con save. You take 4 points of piercing damage.
No.
You fell on the save, and you feel the implant of an egg into your body.
I don't feel so hot, guys.
Wait, so I can, I think it's already rotated, so I can intercept this, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, then let's do that.
Should
You
move
couldn't-
up towards me, try to intercept the line.
You couldn't intercept my impregnation.
You're not looking too hot
That's
there,
8.
Zach.
So that blocks
Dude,
my damage.
I'm not rolling
Yes,
good.
so you don't take any damage again, Tibbers.
Thank you,
Nice,
thank
you
you.
just got implanted.
Yeah, I don't know what
Bobby
just was.
Positor.
I'm pretty sure it's the
You can just
implementation.
heal yourself, right? That worked
Yeah.
last time?
Well, I healed him last time. He can do it
Oh.
himself.
Yeah, I can do
I
it.
can do it. We'll be okay.
Yeah, well,
Alright. Bands off. It is your turn.
What? No, that's impossible. That's
Run away, run away.
all right. So first, we'll start by running away.
into the second salad.
Oh no.
There's 5 more. I really didn't like the insults.
Okay, you go there, and then how does it auto go?
Space.
Yeah.
Oh. And you guys already know what time it is. I'm a one-trick pony.
Magic.
Magic missile, bitches. All right, let's see what we got today. Oh, hey, look at that. It's a
Hey.
1. What else would I roll? Come on, let's go. Let's go. Another 1. Yeah. All right,
Come on,
last
all or
but not
nothing.
least.
Ah.
Look at that. I just took out like a fifth of his health, if that.
Almost got a jackpot.
Yeah.
No. Right, we need to do a little more damage, and then he'll actually take damage this turn.
Yeah.
Alright, bands off. We're good. Anything else on your
Yeah.
turn? You ran away
Um,
and you cast magic missile
dandy.
from your ring.
I did all I can do in this fight. And I'll be back with more magic missile action later for the fans at home.
After the break. Leo.
Come on, Leo.
From here on out,
we
whenever it's not Bandsoft's turn, we just like cut the stream, then we come back. Magic missile. All
I really need to.
So that hits.
Yes, that does, my good sir.
Thank goodness.
8 plus 3.
Yeah.
Alright, 7.
Right. 22 will hit
nice.
as well. Nine points of damage. After taking a few bites from its massive, wide jawline, you're finally like, I can do this too, bitch. and you start digging into his forearms with your ferocious, monstrous teeth.
And wisdom saving
And you
throw.
impregnate him with werewolf. We'll have a werewolf slide.
Oh God.
Wait,
Alright,
no, did he infect him?
Nah.
Zach may be too dangerous to be left alive.
Nah.
And you failed to save. All right. Mordaar, it is your turn.
Does this thing actually have to roll for the save? Can I-
Sure, why not? It's not immune to disease or curses.
So I'm gonna move right here between the two of them.
There's currently a spirit weapon there.
Oh, guys. Fine.
Sorry. Still has adorable cat paws.
I mean, I guess he's taking the most damage. Yeah, I guess I could move over here,
Okay.
so then I can block the things from hitting him. Whatever, yeah. Then I'll do Entangling Weapon, I think is what it's called.
Okay.
Yeah, spellbook. Ensnaring Strike.
Okay.
Snare it.
I'm gonna cast that. I think it's a bonus action, and then we'll go ahead and attack.
All right.
Come on, baby. Yeah, there we go.
That'll hit.
I'm also gonna do what's it called? Divine Smite.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we roll the normal one. Oh, so for ensnaring, what is the order of this damage stuff happen?
All
Doesn't matter, does it?
yeah, all sort of at once.
Okay, cool. Let's go the damage then. So that's 6.
Okay.
Then we go.
Jesus fuck. Fucking
Wow.
Did I get bonus from at all,
No,
or is that
the-
that's just what it does?
Yeah, the divine
Wow.
smite's just flat.
Yeah.
All right, now do the ensnaring strike.
Wait,
Yeah.
what the fudge? You get a 17, a 4, and a 16?
Well, so
No,
I
the
hit-
17 is attack.
Yeah. Then I did 6
okay.
damage with my sword. Then with the divine smite, I did 16 damage.
No,
So now he has to roll. He's rolling the strength save, which I believe makes the save. What's your DC?
Yeah, because I think it's 12.
Okay, yeah. So he does not get ensnared.
Dang it. Whatever. And then does it do more damage from the ensnaring strike?
No, he takes damage while
Okay.
he's restrained.
That's okay.
And the snaring strike is not no longer on your blade either.
Yep. Yeah, because I hit. But he just
Yeah.
succeeded the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did a
I'm
fuck ton
digging
of damage.
the slot.
All right, Mordaar. Anything else as you carve a massive cut into the side of the Slod's body?
I spit into the cut I just made.
Okay.
Some chemical warfare right there.
Spit it in my mouth.
Yeah. That's it.
Tibbers.
All right, I'm gonna try something, and then I really don't like this thing, so I'm gonna try something new.
Ooh, nice.
Inflict wounds. 19 will hit.
Oh my
18
goodness!
points of damage towards it.
Guys, we're just like battering this thing.
The last time when I had no second tier spell slots, I was like, this is the worst.
As you reach out your hand, chant some holy words, you see the life drain from this creature as some of its wounds and veins start to pulsate. Its veins turn black and get pulled to the surface. This creature is getting very damaged as it is very well and bloodied.
Can my spiritual weapon hop to the other side?
Mm-hmm. Like over here? Or mark?
Yeah, it can be right there. No, behind it. Backstab.
Okay.
Well, I
Alright,
can't.
and then
Yeah,
and attack again.
21 will hit.
I don't think I need bless, so actually I should just give it to Dan.
nice.
11 points of damage.
You just did.
What the fudge? God, everyone's so strong.
He just did 39 damage. No, 29. Sorry.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Apparently not.
And he's got stronger spells than me and shit.
You're an illusion wizard.
Did a shit ton of damage
You
right
fuck
before.
with people.
I need to use my illusions more. I need to stop being lazy.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else, Tibbers?
I stand there and then maybe like try. Yeah, I just stand there and say like, "I'm sorry about the joke about your mom."
It is now the Slod's turn, who's very confused on who to attack. First, he's gonna regenerate health.
Classic slide.
Yeah, that's not going to help him that much.
And he's gonna take a bite towards Mordaar
Cool.
with a 3.
Yeah,
He's
that
gonna take a
misses.
claw attack towards fucking Tibbers.
Oh no.
Oh, the one was right there.
Alright. I need you to make another con save and take 11
Okay.
points of piercing damage.
Sorry,
As
I
you
can't
feel
help
the
you.
claw
We're gonna-
stab into you.
Twice. 22. All right, and then con save. What's it gonna do? Do it twice?
You make this. You fail the save, you get another egg in you. And it's gonna take another a claw attack towards Leo
That
with
missed.
a miss.
Goodness.
All right, bands off.
Alright. I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force.
Ooh,
And
complicated.
here,
So much text.
I'm going to create a wall or cube of spikes.
Wow.
Okay.
So it's like a box, and on the outside are
Wow.
protruding spikes.
It makes the save.
God.
Oh, that feels bad, man.
And I go hide behind the tree.
I'm so sorry.
Because I'm
man.
ashamed of myself.
I'm so sorry.
The one time I try to be cool.
It has a
And I say,
minus
I
2
can't-
to int 2. I'm so sorry. Anything else?
And
bands
it's someone
off?
else's turn.
That would have been so cool.
That would have been so cool.
Leo.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and bite.
You have the worst luck in this game ever.
Oh,
Bless
don't
it.
worry. It
Roll-
carries
yeah,
over
Hashtag
to
blessed.
other things too.
Yep.
12, roll that bless. 13 misses.
Missed
Oh,
it?
it misses? Oh.
14. It's a 14.
Oh, it's a 14.
The
Oh.
little guys were 13s.
Okay.
Well, guys were 12.
Oh, okay. Whatever. Hey.
Dang.
17 will hit.
So for mine, did it need a 13 or a 14?
14.
14, I got 15. So I needed to roll on the dice a 15 to fail, but rolled a 16 and a 17.
Hmm.
6 points of piercing damage to it. Alright. Get another.
Dan, you should have just stuck with the tried and true.
I'm trying to mix it up for the viewers. I'm trying hard out there for you boys.
It goes down 1 again. Where are you at now?
I'm at 12 now.
Yeah, it's pretty low.
Yeah. Well, when you're rolling nat ones, it doesn't help. Oh.
Yeah.
So it's
There's a lot of crazy saves because I'm reading it even more. When you make an attack, you have to make a save too, which is pretty
What?
damn. When you make an attack roll and you're not in beast form, you have to make a save too.
And that's to help like control it, right?
Yeah. So like there. Yeah, we'll go over it after more in depth. Mordaar. There's a lot.
My turn?
Yeah.
I'm going to. I can't move like between. I couldn't move right here
you
without
can.
taking him.
No, because you can move through friendly spaces.
Oh, cool. So I'm gonna move right here.
You just can't share the space.
I see. Good.
Hey, buddy.
Now, I'm going to continue to be a one-trick pony and attack this guy.
With the 2 on the
And
dice,
miss.
That'll miss. Anything else, Mordaar?
Nope.
All right. Tibbers.
All right, I'm gonna on my. Am I on spells? Oh, I do have one more. I'm gonna inflict. Let's do a 2-trick pony. I'm gonna cast. Well, let's cast Guiding Bolt for fun.
Okay. An 11?
Roll 1d4. No!
You'll miss with Guiding Bolt.
Alright, well, I'm gonna attack with my, man!
Fucking 20 Wisdom Cleric. Got a
Shoot,
plus
it's
7
gonna
to
gain
hit.
back 10 more damage, 10 more health, huh? And that means that turn that we did so much damage is gonna do, unless he gets some good damage here.
14 hits.
Come on.
9 points of
Wow.
force damage as the cat paws continue to knead into its body. Each, there's just a little poof, poof, poof.
But it's not relaxing. It's not like getting hit points back. It's not relaxing. It's not
Yeah.
massage.
At least it's not getting stronger.
26. Alright. It's gonna do its 3-trick pony, starting with a claw attack against Mordaar.
Okay.
And a miss.
Yeah, that
And a claw
misses.
attack against Mordaar. And a
That
Miss?
misses.
and a bite attack against Tibbers.
The guy with the most hit points. Nothing.
And a miss.
I also have a lot of armor.
Baznoff.
This salad has been very unlucky.
I know.
You know, I was gonna do magic missile, but figured I'd mix it up because that's not even doing any damage anyways.
But you'd probably need to move where you can see it.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll move.
He's gonna come out of hiding.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh shit! Never mind. That thing, it's not prepared. Whatever. Magic missile. You already know what it is. Alrighty, baby.
What do you have?
What level magic missile?
A lot of RP things, and all my 2s are wasted up because I'm giving people invisibility, and then they become cowards and won't steal platinum things.
Sorry.
Gosh, I don't even remember what the other one.
Alright.
God, how am I so good at this game? There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Very
I
nice.
know.
Alright.
Above.
You got your 3 bolts of arcane energy coming from your ring. Hit it. Chunks of flesh are shooting off of it now. Anything else, Baznoff?
I'm done.
Leo. All right, that'll hit it.
Hey, nice.
Going in for another growly bite. Big old chomper.
Oh no.
And the natural one will miss.
How many ones have you rolled today?
A lot. There's been a lot of ones today. This is.
Oh.
I did get it, so I'm.
Hey.
You are now under control.
Yeah, no longer
Good
straight up
timing.
like-
That's good.
Were you trying to hit Mordaar there?
No.
No.
I just see markings.
All right, Mordaar, it is your turn.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and attack the salad.
Boom, 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 boom.
14 will hit.
Nice. I'm gonna use Divine Smite again.
Hell yeah, use that divine smite.
Let's go damage. Come on, 8. Come on. Hey, you know what? That's pretty good. Plus 2, so
9.
that's 9.
All right.
I want that dual 8th again. Oh, shit.
How would you like to do this? You had 4 hit points left.
Oh.
I will. So with the, I like shove my sword into him, right? And then, because of the divine smite, which happens after I shove it in, it shines a big hole straight through him, and so then he just has like this big hole in the center of him where I stabbed my sword into him.
Yeah, leaving a few inches around your blade, this hole of just cauterized flesh from the radiant energy going all the way through him.
Perfect.
And because Leo was able to get control on his turn, you guys do not have to fight each other.
Nice. Good job, Leo.
I'm very close there. I was very worried about that.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna reach over and touch Tibbers, and then use 10 of my hit points from what's it called? Lay on hands and cure disease twice.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to become a half red salad.
All right, and we will actually, as this combat ends, call the session here.
Nice.
Those of you who joined us on the stream, thank you so much. And I hope to see you next session.
Oh. Do we level up?